Okay, there we go. How's it going? It's Play here, and welcome back to another Musume stream. So, yeah, a lot of things happened, and yeah, I've been hit with double whammy, I guess. First one being that, yeah, turns out the SSD was really messing things up because after I kind of like looked up what happened with the blue screens and stuff, yeah, it's again back to the whole storage thing. Honestly, a huge pain in the balls. So I tried something a bit more drastic, not like buying a new SSD though, but I tried to clear up more space instead. So best case scenario here is that it doesn't eat up that also. Like now it should have like twice the space to spare instead. And yeah, hopefully that means I can handle at least 2 hours of streaming. 2 hours is enough, I think, because of how my second issue is gonna come up. We're gonna talk about that while we're doing the training though. Right now, we're gonna do these stuff first. So, Hishiakebono has a new evolved skill for her recovery, and that will be evolved into like a speed up basically for short distance for leader, which is what she's used to. So that's nice for her. And we also have like the also paid SR banner as well. Vivlos is a very good SSR card to have, especially for the new scenario. So pretty good to have her on your hand if you can. And we also have the buff too, because on release of the new scenario, Dijicho has been quite a bit weak, let's just say. Chairwoman Nakikawa, surprisingly weak because you only had like three of each vegetable per turn. And it's like you can't really use her after you get your bond points maxed out, because otherwise she's just there. So now that they made this impressive buff to her, she became a very viable card. So yeah, I guess you just need to put out enough backlash to see how weak she was. And it worked out. Yeah, it worked out. Speaking of new scenario, we have the Bountiful Harvest. Yeah, I'm still gonna call it Bountiful Harvest Festival, because, you know, it's all about harvest after all. It's kind of like a great food festival. Great food festival if you look at Game Toro. But, you know, I want to make sure it included the whole aspect of harvesting crops and stuff. But yeah, there's also free pools, so be sure to do that. But otherwise, you know, it'll be bad if you'd miss out on that. It's free pools, you don't want to miss that. And if you're hearing like a fan or something like that, it's a little bit of an experiment here, because even though my scuffed stream session I had last Saturday, I think you heard me talk about the air cooler that my mom bought and stuff. I'm testing it out today to see how well that works. Currently, I think it's on the most strongest wind power, I think. Hold on, let me set it real quick. Thank God for remotes. Oh, this one's the highest power, so I'm gonna try this for 1 minute at a time, and then I'll see how that affects the thing. We're gonna do it on our very loudest session here, the gacha section. So, yeah. The plan here is that I'm going to petty Nishino Flower first, and then if I can get Nijicha also, that would be great. If not, then whatever, it is what it is. Or maybe I can get both, because support cards last longer. Oh, hello there. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's a skip. Hello. Oh! Won't you look at that? Nishino Flower right there. Tasca. Oh! Wow. It's Nishino Flower Festival, everyone. Wow, ain't that lovely? Look at that. Wow, 2 new Nishino Flowers. That's nice. Huh. We got an SR as a bonus too. Why not? Beautiful. Wow. Cool. So, technically you need to pity 120 for the pity pool here, but yeah, I'll do that, actually. I have more than enough to handle that, so I might as well. So I need to make sure I mark down the amount of pools I do here, otherwise I might mess it up later on. So I'm gonna pull 40 from the tickets. 40 from the tickets, 80 from the jewels. Got it. So that means I need to eat up how many? How many is 10 pools again? 1500. 15 times 8, 120. Yeah. And then just add 2 zeros, right? So that means we'll be left with 35. Okay, we'll be left with like 35k jewels. Okay, got it. Plenty. Plenty to spare for the next pity. Anyways, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna see if we can get this. Oh wow. So I'm gonna think if we're gonna use the Digital here, even the R one, if I'm not gonna miss out. Because apparently the buff on Digital is so powerful now that there is merit to try out her R card if you have her maxed out. Compared to if you got like the Digital like SSR card, where it's like a bit weaker. Actually, maybe we'll just turn that down to the lowest speed. There we go. Yeah. Even if you don't feel any disturbance there, I feel it. I feel the disturbance, so I'm gonna just tone that down. Wait, I don't need to think too much. I just need to set this to 190, and we're good. Because technically, I actually want to pull for Dream Journey as well, because if we talk about Dream Journey, yeah, her story really starts off with a lot of stuff related to Stay Gold. Very touching story, honestly. It's like, you know, when you look at it, it's like, it feels like nice nature, but actually ending out with a win. You know, that sort of thing. It's like a nice nature that actually made it. Oh, hello there. Oh, he's a... Yeah. So, oh, okay, here we go. Ara, domo. Koko janai ka. Here we go. Yujicho? Nope, it's not even Yujicho, it's Chikeso. It's like back from the... Okay. Oh, another one. Okay, give me more of those SSRs. Tasukaru. Majikai. Yano Muteki. Okay, another one. That's a lot. Twin Turbo! Yeah, Turbo guy! Okay. A lot of new SSRs, but none of the Digitos that I was expecting. Okay, we got another copy of Flower, so that's nice. Flower! Another one? I'll skip again. You may think, why are you skipping? You're missing the fun of the gachas. See, here's the thing. The fun part is not the support cards. It's actually pulling for the Umas. Because that's the part where it's like, oh, well, you get a new trainer pool. Here it's like, oh, you're gonna use them a lot anyway. Yeah, get used to them. So, yeah. So that's why I'm just gonna opt to skip this. Another reason is also time cutting, because I kind of require it. Anyways, here I'm gonna do like a 10 pull. I don't know if I can pull it, but doing with tickets I don't think is a guarantee. We'll see though. No guarantees yet. No guarantees there. A long shot start. No. Rates aren't that good. No taken. Yeah. No, vaccine. Shin. Urara. Urara. Okay, Chikeso. Mei-chan. 相変わらず助かる. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, gonna do this. Okay. Taikion. Ryan. Ah, さすがですね. Right, I guess that is what it is then. Probably. Dream Journey. It kind of makes sense if you want to put her on Grand Prix races, because she is pretty prone to winning it. Reason being, if we actually look at her details, right? Dream Journey. So the story comes later, right? Those story details, snippets. I could talk about them once by the time I get her, but yeah, the gist is that on her prologue, she's basically saying that she admires Aneko, her sort of like a sister figure Go. But she eventually reveals that, oh, we're talking about Stay Gold. Stay Gold is actually quite an impressive horse when you think about her real life counterpart. Because Stay Gold has like raced 50 races in total, challenged like 20 several times on G1 races, got second place like 4 times, spanned across the golden era of horse racing. Throughout the 1997s, like when Special Week Saint Sky were like fighting over it, and when El Condor Paso was challenging the Arc against Monju, and then all the way until, you know, Road to the Top, and then you have the whole year where TM was just straight up undefeated on G1 races. That time Stay Gold was still racing, and until even on when the movies are out, you know, the era that is out on 2001, right? That is featuring Agnes Tachyon, Jungle Pocket, and Manhattan Cafe. That era, Stay Gold is still racing. It's also in that year too that he's retired on Hong Kong through his final race in Hong Kong, which is the Hong Kong Vase. But yeah, we could talk about those things when we do talk about those histories, but not today. Yeah, as you see, her specialty is medium to long distance, pretty straightforward there. This one here, her unique is more focused on Nakayama racecourse or Hanshin racecourse. So racecourses that have like a bit of a shorter final stretch, around 300-400 meters, rather than the outer tracks. For example, the Kyoto outer tracks, or you know, Kyoto outer track is like you have like 400 meters to spare at least for the final stretch. It's almost 400 meters. Tokyo is even longer, that's like 500 meters, right? This is more like targeting the shorter ones. And notice that these two race courses are exactly where the Grand Prix races are held. You have Arima Kinen on Nakayama, and you have Takarazuka Kinen on Hanshin. So those two race courses are involved in this skill here. Obviously, medium and long distances, she's already doing both anyway. That's her main focus there, so it's kind of buffed that as well. But yeah, it's kind of like very targeted to those races. So with that in mind, yeah, if you want to deal with Grand Prix races, Dream Journey is your Uma right here. Shoaku. This one's like a chaser thing here. Final corner, make your move, makes sense. Right turning beast, I guess. Speed, power increase greatly. Further increase, yeah, basically more base stats. This one. Further buff on Nakayama, okay. But you need your inst to be over 1200 points. Okay, but there's some trade-off here. Buff effects are stamina 10, power 10, int 10. Pretty good, I guess. You just need to supplement with more speed and everything else will be balanced for you, except guts. But there's that. Overall pretty nice. She's also the lightest Uma to win a G1 race, by the way, at 424 kilos. Yeah. I don't think they want to talk about weight, so let's just stop right there. Anyway, so with that said, we're going to quickly do our dailies and then hop over to the new scenario training. The main takeaway about this scenario is that it favors heavily on short distance, then mild distance, then medium or long distance. So if you plan on bringing Dream Journey, it's actually a bad idea because you're not really going to get much out of it on this scenario. So yeah, quite annoying considering that Special Week's actually in there. Rice Shower also. Special Week and Rice Shower are in this event, same as Katsuragi Ace, and yet this scenario is boosting short distance. 何それ? 何それ? 意味わかんない. What's that supposed to mean? I have no clue. Anyways, hopefully I catch some people on lunchtime here, so that at least there's something going on. This stream, I don't plan on keeping it too long. I'm gonna keep it as long as necessary. So that means one single training and that's it. And then I'll do Inkura and then I'll wrap things up. Because of the second issue I have in hand. I think you can recall it because I've also struggled against it as well on last Saturday's stream. Scuff stream. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, it actually hasn't improved by that much. So I'll have to talk about it later. It's actually pretty graphic as well. I love how like there's this what is it? Account here that's like Nonbiri Keiba News. Yes, I'm calling you out. Like occasionally following me and occasionally like unfollowing me. I think following me because I talk about Keiba stuff, and then unfollowing me because I talk about Love Life stuff. I think that's the problem here. Come on. Come on. Some of us enjoy more than one things at a time. Like, of course, it's nice to have like different accounts for different things, but sometimes I can't be bothered. I just want to do it in that one account. That'd be nice. Yeah. I guess one more other small thing I'd like to look at actually is right, let me try to look it up here. Where is it? So yeah, there's apparently this game apparently was it how do you translate it? Valkyrie of Phantoms? Valkyrie of Phantoms or something? Hold on, I added it to my wish list like just now. Let me try to look it up real quick. So let me read the thing. Valkyrie of Phantasm. So it's based off the Toho IP. And yeah, if you remember, if you think of like fighting games like Dragon Ball Z, Sparkling Zero, and that kind of stuff, it's basically that but with Toho characters. And the reason I listed that game in particular is because Koze Senpai Seiyu, right? Otomune Koze, her Seiyu, right? Hanamiya Nina Ui-sama, right? She's voicing one of the characters, Remedia. Remedia Scarlet, the elder sister vampire. So when I heard that, I was like, wow, okay, whoa there, hello there. So, yeah. I've never bought a proper fighting game before, not even the Dragon Ball stuff. This might be my first one, just saying. Currently, obviously, you have the summer sale as well, so... it's in early access, but they did say that their full release is going to be in summer this year, so we're going to be pretty close for that one. So, I guess depending, I might try it. Maybe I should try it. Problem is, like, there are some reviews here that are like, oh, we're downvoting it because terrible community management or something like that. But, and then some people are saying controls are, like, pretty hard to master. I don't know. It depends on how you say, I guess. Because, for example, if it says like controls are hard to master, I feel like it's also like an experience issue sort of thing. It's like if an experienced fighter game player said that it's hard to master, then probably it is poor optimized. But if it's a newbie saying that, someone new to the franchise or like genre says that, then it's probably not that reliable. I'd rather be like, okay, I'll play it still because, you know, obviously you can just hop in because, and I won't say that the controls are hard to master because obviously I'm not experienced with the thing. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'll probably wait to like slip into the genre, you know, before certain visual novel gamers gonna be like, maybe you should play Zenran Gagura as well. Maybe not just the certain metal lad out there that is like playing Senran Kagura. Maybe you should also play Senran Kagura. You know, I gotta be prepared for those imminent you know, threats. You know, you always gotta be prepared. One step ahead of your opponents. Opponents? No, rivals. I guess. Yeah. I also expand my repertoire in gaming, I guess. それは後でね、カレンちゃん。 But why did I think of Karen-chan? Huh? I completely forgot that Karen-chan's like ideal for this scenario. How did I forget that? Anyway, so with that said, let's go ahead and upgrade some of our cards real quick here though. I'm pretty broke, that's a problem. First though, let's try to reap our earnings here and see what we get. Hello to Matchan. Surprisingly, she's maxed out now in terms of limit breaks. Hi, Kari. And then Sounds of Us. Nani, sorry, imi wakanai yo. Okay. We got the elder sister here, Vexina. Oh, Vexina. We got Royce and Royce. Kind of sad that we don't have that much action from Royce and Royce after the anime. Maybe she should pop up a bit more often. Just saying. Anyways, the Ichijo is finally maxed out, at least on her R card, so I should consider her. Actually, yeah, we'll experiment that as well. But first things first, I want to max out Nishio Flower as much as I can. Hmm? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that metal lad. It's a certain Kita Sweep ship here. Anyways. Right, moving on here. Okay, look at that. The Vu sisters, the Vu siblings. Yeah, it kind of makes sense to call them Vu siblings because all their katakanas involve at least one Vu in it. So, yeah. Tai kawaii. And then we have Nei-chan. Look at this! Look at this! Look at this, Nei-chan! Look at this! This is proper waifu material. Yes, that's right. I'll spend minutes admiring at the scenery. Look at this! This is perfection. Find yourself a nice nature in real life. That'll be beautiful. Anyways, moving on. Let's have Dance Flame also. Oh no, not Dance Flame. Minecraft! God damn. Too many Musumes to remember. Anyways, where is Nishino Flower now? She should be here. One break. There we are. Let's get her up to 35. Ah! Okane nai! Okane nai! God damn it. I don't have money. I don't have money. Because I was gonna say that I could probably try to level up Yujicho all the way up to maxed out so that I could try using her, but obviously I am broke. So I can't do that. So I have to do a little thing called like a setting things up first. Right. So I guess let's set up the team, I guess. Hensei. We're gonna update things a little bit here. Don't have. Oh yeah, the power card I borrowed from the team. I guess I'll swap that out with the. I guess I'll put Nishio Flower, my own Nishio Flower here. Where is she? Nishino Flower kun doko ni imasu ka? Doko ni imasu ka? Nishino Flower-san? Right there. And then what else? Oliver can stay. Oliver is maxed out. Or she has to say. The reason I switched back to Kita-chan is because of her higher specialty rate. But then now that I think about it, I have Tachyon. Kita-chan's actually pretty flexible, but I have a maxed out Tachyon, so I guess I'll go for that. Depending on the situation, I might see if I want to switch out Ryoka. Ryoka? それは後でね、兄ちゃん. Wait, I didn't go here first. I should go here first. Ishiro was locked onto free, right? Yeah, right there. So, off stream actually, on the day I was supposed to stream Wrestler Rihanna, before the scuff stream. I actually pre-trained like an Uma there. I pre-trained Taiki Shuttle. I might actually pull off new high with UD2. So that kind of worked out. Alright, so let's look at support card rankings here to see like the current meta. Auto Fit is pretty much guaranteed. Because obviously you have a lot of speed cards to begin with. And that right now they're currently wrestling for position. Rijicho finally gets up in ranking now. Because of the recent buff did to her. It was a major buff. Because they give, instead of, what is it? Instead of 3 of each vegetables per date, it's 40 vegetables per date. So yeah, you kind of really want to have this Rijicho now, the SSR one. But yeah. Anyways, so Autofit is pretty straightforward there, no arguments there. Pretty much the guts cards I have. Elle's still pretty competent here because she has very good recovery. Maybe I should actually keep Elle then, despite her lower specialty rate. But that's usually wanted if you have less speed though. Anyways, Harurara, Kita-san's still relevant as you can see. I'd probably choose Vivlos if you can have her though. He's more versatile. Ins card wise, Mijinra Ramuna makes a lot of sense, but McQueen's one's more versatile because she has more recovery events. Diramente is pretty straightforward, you should have her if you can. But ideally, if you have either of those ones there on the rankings that are maxed out, go for them. And yeah, let's move on to the training now. Washing now. Hi, kawaii. Alright, let's move on here. Wait, do I have Kanechan maxed out? Oh yeah, this Kanechan I have maxed out. So speed 10, power 10. Okay, let's go for... No, not there. This you can just go straight for training. Hi, yarimasu. Rental. I think we can go for... Yeah, that's fine. I need that max speed if I can. I'm surprised I have no Taikis here. What do I have in my settings here? Not Shukyori. That's why I got screwed up. Okay. What's my Aisho? There's Aisho here. Okay, we got some Taikis here. Oh, where'd this Taiki come from? Wait, hold on a second. Where did this Taiki come from? Eh? Doko? Eh? Doko? Where'd this Taiki come from? Oh, wow, okay. Alright, time to update my stock, I guess. Let's go for this Taiki here. And let's see. Yes, obviously I have like many more options here. I could swap out one of the ints there, but I guess I'll do double speed. This one, since I'm doing double speed, we're gonna have L back in here. So let's do that then. I might have a weaker regional flower, but it's better than nothing. Food. That is the source of power of Uma Musume. Train hard, learn hard, run hard, eat hard. That is the healthy academy life. And for that, oh, morning, trainer-san. Let's break some good sweat today. That's right, everyone. Welcome to the fields, everyone. Nani sore, kawaii. Yeah. If you're wondering why Nishino Flower is so crucial to this scenario, it's because of her scenario link. Whoa, look at all this gourmet here. Oh. Let's look at Spei-chan just drooling over the aspect of food. Planting, harvesting, cuisine! Today is spent with everyone. There's sure to be an irreplaceable memory. And what lies beyond? What lies beyond is my true wish? The happiness of the Musumes. And now, let's work hard together, trainer! And there we go. Yep, there we go. I actually never read this scenario thing. I skipped the thing because reasons. I thought I could skip this thing. Oh well. Eh? Igata? Igata. Kanna-chan, Igata. Okay, moving on. So, I'll talk about the overall strategy here, and when I have like empty gaps here, I'm gonna talk about like the situation I'm dealing with. Right. So first things first, we have Roka here, right? So, right. So notice that we have cuisines we can play with, and we have initial vegetables. If you played with any of these scenario link characters, you have additional 25 of each to start with. And you also get a little bit extra buffs here and there, but they don't really matter too much. But in this case, since we're doing power, we might as well add on to that. Notice the sandwich recipe here. So it'll give us 250 cooking gauge points, and it'll boost the training effect by 25% for these following trainings for 1 turn. And since we're doing power, this makes sense. And it'll increase the gauge of every member by 2. So this really works out, especially because you want to have a lot of friendships. You want to have a lot of rainbows, so it's important to get your 2 free recipes as soon as possible. It's like your food sponsor. It's like a food box sponsors kind of thing. It's like you can get the first 2 boxes for free by signing up with the link below kind of thing. I don't have that, by the way. It's just a parody. But yeah, it's kind of something like that. You want to activate those recipes as soon as you can, viably can. So that way you can use this upcoming buff here that we're going to get later. Obviously, just want to go for bottom. So the field will come later. Yes. So notice that we're at 250 points and yet we still got absolutely no buffs. This will change as soon as we get 500. So in order to do that, we need to do the second training. Let's see what else we could best optimize with. Always go for most bonds, because we're gonna really need those bonds. We need a lot of friendship. So in this case, it makes perfect sense for us to go for speed. And we're gonna go to the second here. Standard success, that's fine. It is what it is. Right. So notice now that we have 500 points here, right? Notice we now have all these buffs here. So that's why it's very vital to get the first 500 points in your bag as soon as you viably can. So now with that, you have a 15% chance of a huge success. Means that in addition to the buffs you have from the recipe, you'll get additional buffs. So that's what it means to be a big success. Training effect up by 10%, training skill point up by 15%. Specialty rate, basically the chances of you getting more rainbows +5, and a fan bonus 20%. So yeah, less stricter requirements. You don't need to join as many races as you can. In fact, you're kind of disencouraged to race, actually. You're disencouraged to race beyond your bare minimums. So do be careful with that. In this case here, I want to see if I can get as many bonds in here as I can. Because date, as long as I get that within year 1, that's fine by me. All we want right now is like sheer bond points. And if you see any green vegetables, go for them first. So that way you can actually, get extra points here and there. If you don't see it, then fine, it's whatever. Just go for the one with the most points. Oni-chan is Sage 9. But I gotta say, I think we're having a bit too much garlic, actually. We're not going up against a vampire issue here, surely. And so as you can see, there's nothing here we could really do, right? So guts is fine, but we don't have enough for any of the recipes here, as you can see. We don't have enough for any of them, because we put too much in garlic. So, what do? We go to our field, our crop farm thing. Yes. So ideally what you want to do is to try to get all these up to level 2 as soon as you can. would focus on the crop that you would use the most of. And, you know, depending on your formation, if you only have one speed card that doesn't have high specialty rate, I'd go for carrots first, because all these correspond with one stat. Obviously, carrots for speed, was it garlic for stamina, potato for power. I bet the Ari should agree with that. They call it togarashi for these kind of chilies here. This is for guts, and strawberries for int. Yes, because apparently that's how it is. So depending on what hat you have and what cards you have the least of, you want to go focus on that. But since I have 2 speed cards, carrots won't be my high priority. I can quickly catch them up real quick here. What I'm more concerned with is power, because Nishio Flower's not high enough in terms of limit breaks. I'm gonna go for that first. Oni-chan te. Ara. I'll melt with all these Oni-chans here. Anyways. Oni-chan dazo. Let's just keep going here. But yeah, as you can see, there's another reason why Nishio Flower is very useful, because as you can see, you have a lot of points there. Now here comes a dilemma here. There's no green on the restore date. All these are like 20, 18, or even 12% fails, but that's because of Yoka-kun here. So what I want to do instead, I just want to rest for one turn. Luckily, unlike UAF and like most other scenarios, Int does not eat up your stamina. It restores your energy. It restores, not loses your energy. So yeah, you should try using that if you have don't have any good options. This one here, Int is just straight up a good option. You'd be messed up to skip it here. Free roll stick. Oh, nice G-Katame there. After you get the first year date there, that would be nice. I'll be getting a lot of guts from Autoface, so just see that. Right, see, now we have like rainbows here, right? We now have rainbows. We have nothing too special here, so what I'd say is actually, I'd take it actually instead. It may be a waste of like 6 energy, but that 1.1 times multiplier there will help in the long term, because you see you get more points, field points there. So we're trying to dig into that though. Now again, moving on to see like which crops we're going to need a lot of. Autoface is going to take a little bit more to activate, so let's go for the Togarashi. Here's the problem. We have a lot of these, right? Oh, miss, we have that. Maybe thinking, why? What I'm gonna do here? You have all these like green right now, green bonds mostly, but V-Floss is still with that part there. What are you gonna do with this? Cheers, you're going to need that 1,000 points for the upcoming end of year. So I probably want to do that. But at the same time, I don't want to miss that 1.1 times multiplier, because it's gonna stack up, right? It's gonna stack up and gonna like ruin my run if I'm not careful. So I'd rather sacrifice these quickly, because honestly, these least efficient recipes here, I'd honestly just want to get them out of the way quickly as soon as I can. So I'd rather cook up some curry and then just go to dates. Honestly, it sounds ludicrous, right? It sounds crazy. You make food. You make food. You make food. You no-go training. What is wrong with you? You're wasting a lot of food. But see, that green vegetable there. We need that. We need that. We need that multiplier there, because every single point of crops that you can get there is gonna add up a lot to what you're gonna do late game. And since I didn't get a single green from the first few runs there, yeah, it's kind of necessary for me to make some of these sacrifices here. Now moving on here, what kind of recipes you can still make? Yes, the sandwich, so let's make the sandwich. Again, I'm not hesitating to create these things here. As long as I reach that 100 there, that's fine. get to that 1000 point, and we don't need to care about it anymore. Because as you see, this is gonna give us a Diamond Soku, so that's fine by me. So in a sense, I could see why it's fine to hold up your cooking, in a sense. But again, if you see any like greens, prioritize them. Otherwise, prioritize bonds. If you see anything that can increase your bonds more, that'll be perfect. In this case, we do have stamina, but we have too much Niniku already. So let's do this instead. Again, I know it's a waste, but again, it'll come back to you in late game, so it's fine. As long as you get the multipliers up, late game's pretty easy to just catch up on this lost progress here. Yeah, let's look at that energy back again. Okay, perfect timing. I got called Oni-chan again. So much motivation. Right, give me that. Okay. Ogarashi yet again. Right, here's the debut race. We should have at least the one more green here. See that? We have too much green garlics, yaminasai. Yes, Karen-chan is a filly. A mare. That's right. Female horse. Indeed she is, even in real life. Kawaii. Moving on. Right, so now we're post-debut. We got a little bit more points to spare here. So obviously you'd see that the multiplier there does go up. So for every green vegetable you get, you'll get better multipliers. And look at this now. We have L up there, and look at this. We now have green. Okay, so now let's move on and see what we can do here. So again, remember how I said that I have 2 speed cards, right? So I can hold back on that. So instead, I try to go for this instead. I don't go for this. So in this case, fine motion is now accessible to the option later on. What are you thinking? Should I go for this? Probably not. I probably wait until I see if I have any excess of crops. If you do have excess of crops, obviously you can just go ahead and make more recipes. But if not, saving them is fine because senior year is really where you want to dump out all your recipes or summer camp. But yeah, as you would notice, like standard cases. Oh wow, perfect timing. Standard cases is that you'll get a harvest every 4 turns, and every turn you get a stamp. And each time the stamp will be based on where you're located. Look at that, we can get all of it next turn. Right. So as you can see, it's like one stamp, one green stamp. It's got to give you 1.1. Go a step beyond, you get 1.2. So we're going to use that there, that 1.2. Or you could go here too if you want as well. But I want to have autofill as an extra option. Alright. Now autofill will be an extra option there. Because it's rather to have more variety here in this case than lose out on it. I'd like the Renshu Jozu. Look at that, we have a bit of everything now, right? Look at this. So now what I'm really missing here is Nishino Flower, but notice that she's also close. Let's see. Look now at what we have. Right? At our 3rd green crop, the multiplier jumps to 1.4. So it makes sense to stack up as many greens as you can. Oh, well, it's in the team itself. You're harvesting a bunch of greens, sort of, crops. So, yeah. So preferably you want to get this all to level 2. So in order to do that quickly, you want to stack up on these here. And we want to have Errol's bond maxed up too, because her passive's going to kick in. Her card passive's going to kick in, so perfect. Ara. Oni. Because I can't read. I don't think I'm going to use Karen-chan as a front runner. I'm planning to use her as a Senko. I got mid, apparently. Sasaru. It's just Sasaru. Yaba. Yaba, shinu. Moving on. Oh, look at that. Now we have guts in our option. Look at that. See this? You see this here? Look at this. Now, we'll go ahead and activate all of it. Multiplier goes up to 1.6. All your crop harvests go up by 1.6. And points go up by 1.6. You see our points actually stack up here. And we actually just fell shy of being able to get all our crop levels to, level 2. It really shows why these really come in vital. So yeah, right now as you can see, the main thing really missing is Viflos and especially Nishino Flower. So what do we have in excess right now? Gut sounds we can get a lot of, so we'll also try to put up that gauge there just in case. Save that gauge there for later. So in that case, let's have that up by 2 more. Let's go up to 1.5. Because once we fill up that big success gauge up there, it's actually going to help us by being able to ensure that the next time we do create something, it's going to be a big success. And that's going to be very useful once we move on to the next year, when we have new recipes. Rest. Powerful. Alright, so now we have Viflos and L. Again, you know, just why not? We don't really need to care about garlic, honestly, so we'll do that again. I know, this is garlic abuse, but it is what it is. Maybe that's why I hoarded too much garlic. Maybe that's why. So you see now that there's that prompt there with that there will be a guaranteed huge success. Right. We'll go for this. So now next time when we do activate the recipe, it's gotta be very good for us. I noticed that these aren't really too good, but I don't have any recoveries, right? Do I want to take a risk? Yes, I want to take a risk because we have Ryokaku here. Go! Push! The seals our fate for next turn because we're going to have to rest next turn. And let's just hope that we get the green on our rests. God damn it. So next best option here, 43%. And it worked out. Wow. Ain't that lovely. And we got Viflos to orange as well. Huh, RNG worked out this time. I figured. You pity on my poor situation from last weekend, I see. Kanshashimasu. I was thank you for your charity. I was ready to reach the end goal here. I forgot which skill I wanted from Nishino Flower. Imtora-kun. Nishino Flower 最後のイベントはなんだっけ? Bottom gives energy. I kinda need that, honestly. Yeah, I kinda need that. Give me that. Ah, I got a bad ending. So mainly because, oh yeah, that's not the best thing, you know. It went better. Oh, you need that? You need the thing? Okay. Let me look real quick. Your mile is D. Okay. Right, let's have a look here, right? See, we don't have anything too good here, so this is actually perfect timing for us to first upgrade our garlic. Don't forget our garlic now. Okay, get that up to level 2. So now they're maxed out at level 2. You can't upgrade them until the first food tasting. There are like 4 sets of food tastings. First food tasting will give you level 3, access to level 3, and then level 4 and 5 will be accessible at after tasting 3. So yeah, you don't need to worry about that for the time being. But yeah, since we need fans right now and we don't have any like good graded stakes here to do short distance, we actually landed on a pretty good time here. So we can go straight to this G2 here, Kyohai, junior stakes. Yeah, junior stakes. Assert your dominance kind of thing. There we go. That's a G2 race, everyone. G2. Yes. Hey, if you're also wondering, I'm also sort of like testing my endurance today as well. I didn't say that I don't want the stream to be too long, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to force it either. I notice I don't have that much stamina yet. We still have a bit until the end of the year, so instead we're gonna do this. Bait. Because we have green veg. Green veg rules your decisions. Ara, I got Oni-chan again. Oh, look at that. A bit too soon, I'd say, for any further boss, but obviously since they're kind of too lonely, honestly, so I kind of want... What does Vivlos need again? How about... Sheer flowers, like, you need everyone's bond to go up to get a training effect up. Also, with my current sheer flowers, that she doesn't have the extra buff I need her for. So that can come later. Speed comes first. Because I realized I ended up like losing out on a lot of like carrots, so I'm gonna do that there. Also, we saved our target though. Now remember, you do have the New Year event here, so you can restore 20 energy, so go wild with the training here. Especially if you've got a rainbow. So now remember... Oh, oh look at that, here are like specific themes, they're pretty nice. Obviously it's 1,500 points, right? You have slight buffs. As you can see, the buffs are kind of like, how to say... It's not even... It's diminishing, yes, but yeah, obviously starts from a base point, but yeah, diminishing returns, so it's kind of like not to encourage if you go too hard on it. You might as well just, you know, train as you please here. I kind of want more carrots though, so let's set that down there. Okay, 6, nice multiplier. I'll get us started a little bit for our next event here, but this is only enough for like one at level up. So obviously since we got a huge success here, right, you get this graphic here. If you see this graphic, that means you cleared one stage. If you got like just Manzoku, you don't have to die there. If you're a perfectionist, re-roll, restart your run. But yeah, it's very important to get these runs done well, otherwise you can't do the last part. You need the choice circle there for the strategy to work well. Yeah, see that? Ryoka. I got Ryoka's buff there. Really helps. So see now, right, now that we're here, and since we have got the guaranteed here success, we could use this here. I forgot to buff the thing. Whoopsie daisy, that's my bad. That's my bad on my part, I guess. Hold on. Ah, that's my bad. I should have upgraded first. That's fine. Yeah, I should have upgraded first. God damn it. Oopsie daisy. Anyways, the order should be you're supposed to upgrade first and then you do the thing. But yeah, wasted a little bit there, but it is what it is. That's fine. Ryoka's gonna save me anyway. So again, save up until the next huge success again, and then you can just save up until the next event. Vivlos again is like 10-10 something, so yeah, pretty useful to have her roaming about. Look at this. This is beautiful. Honestly, this is actually a pretty good run for like this position, so I'll probably use this. Now, if you get any dice before you actually fill up the gauge there, like for example what happened just now. Where is it? This one, right? So you have this top gauge here, right? So when this cooking gauge is maxed out and you have a huge success from that, then that gauge will reset. However, you will have like a standard rate of large successes, which will be shown here. Like for example, I managed to get a big success even though my gauge isn't full, right? Because of the innate 20% from the cooking point bonus there. So if it's a huge success that comes from that percentage there, from that RNG, this gauge won't reset. It'll keep on charging up. If it's a guaranteed, then it'll reset. So do be careful there. Anyways, into some stat that I keep missing anyway in late game, so I might as well upgrade it now. I'll eat up a bit of energy here. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, very cool and taishitsu though. It's pretty useful. It's pretty... yeah, let's go for that. Now, ideally, you want to have every step of the way all green. If you can't, then it is what it is, but yeah, sometimes that's also why you need to race as well. Sometimes races are the only way you could get the green crops. You increase your multiplier. Since we have that one there, make sure you tend to your crops. Tend to your crops before you do anything, not like me earlier in the beginning of the year. Yes. And since we're done with the summer, I think it's finally time I can finally calm down and talk about stuff. Since we're here, actually, I don't know if I have enough time to boost the thing, so I'm gonna boost carrots because that's actually gonna be filled up pretty soon. I don't want that to be filled up out of randomness. And so off we go. Yeah, preferably if you want to do race to get your crop points, at least go for like graded stakes. Like G... not even just the G3 or G2. It doesn't have to be G1. Because, especially for short distances, you won't have that many G1s to begin with. Anyways, moving on. Oh, hayai. I want her to race on the... I want her to race on the... It doesn't really matter, does it? None of these skills will be useful if I'm gonna race from the 1000 meter Niigata straight. I need this? Nah, we'll pass. Just go shove more carrots in. Why not? Okay, that works out. Ideally, I want to get all the members here up to like level 3, except for garlic. Garlic's if you only have like enough time. Otherwise, it's kind of like not necessary. Sometimes I even find it excessive too. Some people could get by with garlic level 2. Some people can't. So do as you have to. Do as you have to deal with it. But if you feel like you can handle without that many, then sure, go for it. Not then, yeah. This one has a lot more hints despite that. Yeah, let's go for this then. Or strawberries. Ins caps are 1300 anyway, so I might as well use her in the early game. Late game I can go focus full on the guts when I need to. I mean, auto gets the hints. So. Now I gotta be careful here because I haven't been done any cooking pretty recently. So I want to reserve a few turns here to get some cooking ready. Alright, get cooking. What we're cooking here, Chief? Yeah, どっちもオーバーにしますか。どっちもオーバーしますか。どっちにしよう。Let's have more chilies, I guess. We don't want to miss out on the things though, so we're lacking on potatoes, so yeah, let's go for this. Potato. Aoi sticks, right? G3. Now, before I make any bad moves here, I'm gonna need to go check my thing first. So, second food tasting is 2,500 points, yes. However, the next boost I'm getting is on 500. So, I need to cook one more cuisine. It's very important to stack these big successes. So that way you don't have to, what is it? You just stack these big successes so that we could pile it all on like summer holidays and something like that. Or like whenever you got like new strengthened recipes. Kind of important to have those in there. Kind of tempted to do a rest turn here. Do I have a rest turn? I thought the sprint is... Oh, I need one more recipe right now. Oh, I guess it is what it is then. I kind of need it anyway, so you know what? Perfect time. I need to clear out my inventory of strawberries anyway. So what does this solve? This solved my excess of strawberries because I don't have enough capacity. At the same time, it also gives me the full gauge here. So next time I have to deal with that, cooking that recipe, oh, we're maxed out. Now also sort out a bit of my potato issues as well. Not enough ingredients for the main stuff I want to boost in summer camp. I somehow got the goddesses. I got that buff too, cool. I got that the spring, nice. I also got more carrots. See, that initial 500 is very important. And the very initial 500 cooking points. After that is really just, what is it? After that is pretty much threshold and then guaranteed success, basically. Now, this is your chance to finally upgrade your plot before you go to summer camp. What happens in summer camp is that you'll get the harvest after every single turn. However, since you're in summer camp, you cannot visit your field. You can visit it later on UAF, you'll harvest every turn there, but here, when you're on the summer camp, you cannot visit your field. So be sure to finalize your upgrades here, otherwise you'll miss them out. Notice how I'm missing 110 points for this one. It's pretty much easy compensated, so it depends on the situation later, how many spare points I get, but yeah. Obviously, Daimagensoku, we got that out of the way. Delicious stuff. Hang on. Summer camp, keep moving. Summer! God, it's blooming hot that I needed an air cooler. To fit in the mood, you know what? Let's turn up the fan. I need the air cooler to be more colder, please. Tanamuzo. Ah, it's so hot I need to turn up the fan. Wow. Right. So, see that major success there? We got a lot of carrots. I need more energy. So, in order to solve that, I mean, look at this though. We have 4 out of 5 slots filled, so if we can get one more person in here, especially L, that'll be even better. So let's see if we can do that. RNG, please. Erakondo pasa, please go in. God damn it. We got Denka instead. Okay, that's fine. Look at this. I mean, it's the correct theme, technically. She's not off script at all. Right. Oh, this one's a double. This one's pretty good, but look at the fail rate, 19. I'm gonna have to stick with this one here. I don't want to waste turns failing, because when you fail a turn on a green crop, what essentially happens is that, yes, you'll still get a crop, but it's not going to be green anymore. So it basically downgrades. We don't want that. We want all the points we can. Okay? It's like you trying to fill up your cashback coupon or membership card on the supermarket of yours. You want to fill that stuff up so that you could get at least something back, or at least have the illusion of having something back, right? So we're doing exactly that, except in game. Right, see, look, just standard safe was kind of weak, right? It's something. At least it lets you churn out enough to last your summer. Obviously, the ideal situation is that you get the double speed if you have a 2-speed card, and then you use the recipe. But here, we'll just do as much as we can. Alright, let's see what I have here. Only speed. Only speed is the only thing, then that's the only thing we can do. Shikatanai desu ne. Daiseko, recovery please. More. Oh, I got hints instead. Yeah, Denka dono, nande speed ga daisuki nano? See that? Only 5 energy is needed and the fail rate dropped from 10, was it 12%, to 4. So, yeah. Even in summer here, right, what's it, classic here, that small rate there doesn't, it really helps. Anyways, here, I think since we have enough, I'd say it's fine if we do this. Level 3 in that, because I kind of want to hoard a bit more garlic. We got nothing good here, honestly. Even if I try to pimp this one up here, it's not good enough, so there's amidst the L here. Let's take the L real quick. Now, I can see why the Ichicho makes more sense now, because her case is that she'll force her date turns to be all green crops. Which is very useful for this scenario, obviously. But you want to have that. You want to have the green crops. Especially when you have like this, like, Zasher scenario. Where you can't do much. So, yeah. The main problem is obviously if I can get to the other high stats here. Or maybe that, oh, maybe Kanin-chan just needs 1 speed and I can just put like 2 guts instead. Yeah, so kind of I'm keen on having Vithlos though. Power is pretty good. Is it worth? ちょっと待って。何がお兄ちゃんのせいよ。I need 2 recipes. I need 2 recipes for that guaranteed gauge. That's gonna be very vital for later on. So, in order to secure that, I think we should sacrifice a little bit here. I could really use the... what is it? The... guts training. Orufe? Orufe? 頼むぞ、オルフェ。彼らしくないって言うんだけどさ。だから、オルフェすから。オルフェオルフェ God damn it, オルフェ。Right, so in this case, I guess. I want more power. Yes, I kind of do, though. That's a problem. I do want more power. So we'll do that. You're gonna need to receive some time. You're gonna need to receive some time. We're not. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. Okay, we don't do that here. Okay, see the crops here? It's like nice change of seasons. The thing is, we don't do that kind of stuff here. It just feels wrong. I mean, yeah, maybe you're pumping views here and there for good reason, but. Maybe there's some merit to it. Maybe. I say maybe, but it's probably not guaranteed either. Deka, how are you? How am I fooled up that much on that one anyway? What if it didn't activate enough times, I guess? Either way, I need more carrots, so we're gonna do that. Alright, thank you, Viflos. Yeah, let's do Chuksen. Hi, kawaii. Ah, 違いました. I let my instincts run and it failed me. Sasuga. This people is why you need to look up a wiki. In Uma's case, you have that game Dora. Should have looked that one instead of. God damn it. Right, we're gonna do that here. Indeed. The Emperor's is looking. I'm gonna go mad a little bit here with the what is it, training. As long as it's not int, I can do something tougher here. Because we got 30 recovery waiting for us. Oh yeah, I'm fine with that. So we maxed out a large success already. We can guarantee a large success on our next cooking. That's fine. So this is the third food tasting. So after this is complete, we can finally do our upgrades again. Now, from this point onward, it's kind of a bit more flexible, I guess. I was already flexible ever since like the part where I said whether you should upgrade your garlic to level 3 or not, because some people don't need that. Some people need that though. But notice this one here. I want to take advantage of that, right? That seems very powerful. Look at this. Look at this. This is broken. I could probably just ignore this panel next time when we're done, right? Especially when the next side there's still have some extra recovery to do. So in order to do that, we could do this, right? I could also do this. Go nuts with the carrots and do that instead. It kind of makes sense though, because I kind of need to wait like twice as long, sort of, because I want to have like double speed stacked up. But what does this do? Level 4, it only raises your like base harvest and extra harvest, as well as the amount. But level 5 is where things shine. First up, the food itself that you do for speed, that will go up by another 10% for the training effect. So essentially like buffing the effects of it as well. So that's why level 5 is crucial, if you can like if you need to double down on certain stats. If we can get speed out of the way quickly, yeah, sure, why not? The G1 plate, we'll talk about that later. In fact, it's actually my first time doing this one, but let's do this, I guess. Sure, why not? Large success, guaranteed, because it's already... it's our given right. Hi, Taskaru. Look at that. Look at that beautiful stuff. Because at this point, you can only go up like 100 at a time, so you might as well. We're gonna have too much energy back, so it's fine at this point, right? At this point in senior year, since you have so many recipes that give you recovery, you can go wild actually. And if you see any extra trainings, just keep going for it. This one here, I kind of want to hold back because the reason why is like, it's pretty easy. Just 4 trainings is enough for that. So go for other trainings. The rest of them, you want to try to get them up to level 4. And I want one more. Kind of want Autofit to get the buff first though. Next target is when Autofit steps on another rainbow. Autofit, I could use a rainbow from you. Autofit, I can use a rainbow. I'm expecting a rainbow from you, Autofit. Oh well. The one training I have so much chili for Autofit to have, and yet he's not there. Autofit, not there. Either way, we're gonna continue a bit later on that one. Now that I've got the base process here dealt with, the priority is gonna be Dagarashi? Was it Togarashi? No, potatoes, Togarashi, and then strawberry, in that order. Level 4 all of them, and then we're gonna eventually deal with them level 5s. Anyways, on to that second reason why it said earlier. So, you know, my stomach wasn't really feeling too good, right? I said that right earlier. On like my weekend or something like that, because I ate like 5 pieces of spicy chicken joy. It seems like the issue have evolved to something a little bit worse, let's just say. So that now that I'm not feeling that much of the diarrhea aspect of it, I'm actually at the opposite end of that. I actually don't want to go because of the horror I'll be seeing in the Crucible Throne. Oh man. If I haven't seen Cthulhu horror, I've seen it now. Good lord. Yeah. If I have a I have a Crucible Throne phobia. I think I have it now because yeah. If it continues to happen, I might actually need to see how. I actually need to go to hospital. That's how bad I think it would be. I did not care about the Ichicho. Gomennasai. Oh my god, you would. Ichicho! Ichicho! Nande? Ichicho, nande? You were this close! How dare you plot me for that? You're this close. Well, that screwed me over. Good to know, this one's not gonna be a perfect random. Hold on a second, there's something I want to look at real quick. Summer. Choksen course, arimasu. Here we go. I want to try racing this one actually, but it's summer. I'll just race it on my room thing then. Odafe, you finally showed up after like hours of me trying to call for you. Oh well. Alright, so that's settled. I want to have to guarantee success though later on. So we're gonna go check that out later. Oh, now my thing's gonna overload. Now my strawberries are gonna overload. Duh. Odafe again. We'll find motion. I want to save up more on power, honestly, because power is gonna be quite important. Odafe can clutch it with her rate, honestly. I say that here that she didn't really pop out the last few turns. So. Alright, Daiseko Tasukaru. Okay, thanks for the rate up. Right. Nice. So we see 600 points, so preferably one more training, one more food would be nice, one more cuisine would be nice to have here. Though it is coming to summer, and things cost like 250 base, so we kind of want to save up then. Oh, double speed. Do we really need speed? Speed is pretty easy to catch up, so we're gonna go for everything else. We'll go for anything but speed. Yeah, and then let's just regret our choices later on. Yeah. Nice. This is fun. I could use this. Oh, the meteor. Now Odafe, if you can give me that, that'll be nice. I need one more power though. Odafe actually gave me something good for once. So, like a lot of people land on Odafe. Ooh. I find lack of power rather disturbing though. Chotomatte. So we're on the final taste test. So let's try to get this level 4. And let's try this obviously if you just have like all like 4, 3, 4, 4, 4 instead and level down with the level 5 as necessarily later on. But this is fine. Alright, Daiseko. Speed can wait. We're gonna deal with all the other stats. Sojiki. 火力ないな. Oh no, fine motion can't fit in there. I have more sack here, right? I probably need that. Ah, fine, let's do this. Nanka gomen. Bit of a waste of a turn there, but I need to guarantee some shots here. They've lost. Oh, sure, I guess. Sure, why not? Let's get Vivlos in here. There's a big success coming in anyway. It's a very weak summer. Oh, now you're giving me int. Okay. Alright, now we want to try to get up to 1200 points now. Because 1200 points, 12,000 points, because that's the threshold to get a huge success, which we kind of need. We're gonna need that for a certain reason. So in order to do that, we still need like 3 more channels, 3 more cuisines. So now that that's settled, summer's done. A bit of weak showing this time. But let's get that level 4 first. Carrots need an upgrade, honestly. I'll need the energy. I say that, but then, like I said, cuisines are like the better alternative here. But as you notice, I don't have carrots. That's kind of a bit of a problem on my end as well. At this point, as long as you're not eating enough, garlic, it's fine. With that much garlic on our hands, we can pretty much just ignore it completely. Like, even if we flop right now, it's like that amount of garlic there, that's enough. In fact, I think I overstocked for garlic. Selling free garlic. Anyone want garlic? Any vampire slayers want some garlic? I could sell some right now. Okay. Oh. It's this happening again. Naruhodo. Give me a little bit. So yeah, as I said earlier, it's like due to certain issues regarding my the tract that I have, you know, the rectum tract where it's like you know, your excrements come out, right? The usually solid excrements come out, right? For some reason, it's like I might have agitated a bit too much by my constant wiping of it. That I'm seeing things that I shouldn't be seeing. And that's why I kind of really not wanting to, you know, go to the porcelain throne and sit on it. Yeah. Because I kind of found them to look at it again. That's why it's either hopefully that recovers on its own by me limited time, you know, so that it actually heals up on its own. If it still doesn't heal up in the coming days, I'm actually going to need you to visit a hospital. I say that, but it's pretty close to me though. Hospital's like right there. Why don't you go there? It's right there, hospital. But you know, stubbornness is a thing. Yeah. As you haven't realized already. I need my carrots though. Give me carrots. So right. Now look at how many points we have now. Cooking points, 11.6, right? 11.6. Where does that bring us? 25%, right? 11.6, right? We're actually one short. We're actually a little bit short here. So we need to make one last recipe to finally seal the deal. So let's try to aim for a good position here. It was a good spot for a good one. So since we're at Nature Flower, go for Nature Flower. Why? She has pretty much the strongest skill here. Straight line. Kind of Jagambare, yeah, just go for that one. It's kind of redundant too late in this gameplay though. Yeah, sure, why not? Slapping that one there, why not? So now look at this, right? I have this, right? Try 400. What does that bring us? Behold, once you reach 1200 points, your big success rate is guaranteed. That's why it's kind of important. It's really important that you make this threshold just before you reach the finale, or you reach the actual festival. Because if you don't do this very crucial step here, you'll miss out on a very important cost reduction of the final recipe. As you've probably noticed it already, it's the G1 plate, but we'll get to that later. I think we'll buff power. Oh, guts. Which one has we have a lot of? Let's just buff. Let's just buff that one. Buff the potato. So now we can reserve ourselves. Try to save up a lot of carrots here. Because right now carrots is what we're severely lacking. I don't want to run out of carrots of all things. Imagine all this mess here and we missed out. What we missed out was a blooming carrot. That'll be embarrassing. I was like, oh, that was the first thing I was supposed to max out, and now we're like running out of it. And that's why I set that up to level 5 first, because I knew I was gonna screw things up like that. Let's try stamina. We're gonna need to race one then. Any short distances we can run? 9, no. OP is too weak though. How much do I need? 250 points, 500 points, 450 points. 450 points, I'll be getting 75 times 5, that's 375 points. 375 plus 50, 425. 425. 425 points. If we just count these ones here. 425 points plus 120. It's fine, technically. It's technically enough already at this point. I guess. Ah, fine. I'll do that then. I'm surprised I'm really running out of carrots though. That is not what I had in mind when I was doing this. Running out of carrots? Masaka! Anyways. I was hoping for more carrots though. It's fine. It's fine. It's better than 100. I can probably hard carry with all the other stats instead. 380. So how much will that bring us up to? 380. 380. I think we'll just be able to manage it. So now, we're at 12,000 points. Normally, by standard terms, you just need 10,000, right? But there's a reason why I told you to go 12,000 points. Remember how I said that you have 100% rate of large success? This comes in very crucial because you're going to need to get this effect. Chou Manzoku. You get this and you essentially just sealed your fate for a very good run. Provided you have enough vegetables to spare. Yeah, I should put that footnote like pretty soon there. So yeah, important you have that Chou Manzoku there. So what does it do? So if you get the standard big success, you know, the die circle, what will that give you? That'll give you... What is it? I'll give you this. Let's go here and look at the recipe real quick. Right? So you see this G1 plate recipe? If you had a standard big success at 10,000 points, it'll cost 100 of each vegetable. However, if you were to do the 12,000 points earlier that I mentioned, and you may landed a Cho Seiko, this will now cost 80 of each crop. This matters a lot because you're gonna use it for all 6 turns of the UAF. No. What is it? Was it? Was it? Ura Finals, right? You're gonna need it for each of the 6 stages. So how much is that gonna cost? Right. So compared to the 6 turns, you're gonna need 600 of each vegetables. Now, you only need 480. And so that's why I said I was able to just manage to cut it with this turn here. Is because now I could somewhat just hang on to the last turn here. And as long as you touch on a rainbow, actually, multiplier will be 1.5, right? See this 1.0, right? 1.5. Wow, major boost. Let's see what we could do here with this plate. That's it, cool. What I'm hoping for is guts or power, with a lot of bonuses. So let's see here. Yeah, see, there's a lot of base stats there done to the guts, to the ends there. But notice this. This is even better. Like, even if the stat points don't lie. Look at that. Like, yeah, sure, of course, you look at 151, that's impressive, but there's much more growth potential here on guts. So we'll go for this. Hello. Hello there, Zauk. I cannot pronounce. Hello there. So yeah, we're gonna wrap up this one here. Again, so now that we have this here, we're gonna move on and let's level up the guts one to level 5, the Dogarashi. The Japanese chilies, I guess if you want to call them. So again, we're gonna have another additional effects again. Look at this, +5, +5. So each of these level 5s will contribute to another 5% boost to the training effect and the race status gain on the G1 plate. So that kind of stack up a lot. First anniversary, roughly when Kita-chan was added. So yeah, that was when I first started playing. But here we are, dealing with this new scenario here. Took me a while to get used to it. I still don't have the SSR chairwoman, Akikawa chairman. But yeah, it kind of worked out. It kind of worked out using Tsurugi from the last UAF event. I'm using her here actually. So yeah. Again, for G1 plate, you want to use it on every single turn. Every single turn on the Ura finals. Yeah. Musume Global. Yeah, about that one, I'm expecting it to be at least August, honestly. They said they have like an experiencing gameplay thing on like their booth on Anime Expo. But I'm expecting at least an October release because they only said that it's an announced. They only announced it to be for global, right? They didn't like actually show a date, right? So, really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it be actually released in global, so that way everyone can like go through this whole UMA aspect. It'll be nice, obviously. There's a lot to go by here. This one I think I'm just gonna go by instinct of amount of skill points I'm getting. I haven't got the reporter up. Yeah, sure. Why not get a little chop 100 there? Indeed. Yeah. Though if you're playing on JP and then going back to global, it's like, oh my god, we're back on square one again. But then again, yeah, it's probably fun. It's probably gonna be like, oh yeah, it's kind of like doing it all over again. It's like now you'd be able to use your Smurf knowledge from JP and be like, oh, now I'm on top now. I didn't get to do any of the sort of those trait looping strategies here, so if I were to do that in global, I'd probably be ranked much higher. But yeah, it'll work out, I'd say. It must have took a lot of convincing for side games and to convince the actual horse owners to be like, oh, we're kind of want to push this overseas. You mind if we extend those rights over there as well? That sort of thing. But you know, I feel like it would be nice too to see that happen. You know, where, oh my god, that we can see like overseas races. That would be nice to have added into the scenario here, because one of the most anticipated like additions that the GP server would want is actually a scenario about Dubai races or Hong Kong races. Main reason of those being like a very popular like scenarios that JP players want added is because, you know, a lot of Japanese horses have their most impressive performances done overseas. And it's probably maybe thanks that we finally have global, we just might as well have that expansion. So really want to see how this gonna go and boost the JP side of things as well. But either way, for this one here, we're kind of having both stats here, right? Both the same stats. Speed is obviously nothing, I maxed that out, so this one. Raw stats, let's go. Indeed, the Emperor is foreseeing everything. Let's go and add this one. So this should be your final stats here. Ideally, if you get that one, I guess, if you get 5 of everything, that's nice, but I think that's only possible if you get the SSR Jijicho in here, the SSR Akikawa in here. Otherwise, yeah, anything more than that's gonna be near impossible. Also, I think I've been in summer mood for too much. Air cooler turned down a little bit, please. Right, there we go. And this should wrap things up. 3-5 there. Oh, I almost forgot. Always get the plates on Ura finals. I keep forgetting my own advice somehow. Thank God for those reminders. I think the 3 goddesses of Musume. I would have forgotten about it again. Anyway, so now that that's settled, we got all this wiped up. Beautiful. Nice one there, Connington. That's somehow 5 links only? Okay. You do you, Uma Musume. You do you. Yeah, I'll be doing Linkura a bit later on though, so as soon as... a bit after I'm done with this one, so yeah. Do take note of that. Anyway, so there we go. That's the end of the scenario there. See that Tsurugi still gives her buff. She's still relevant here. Very much relevant. Oh, my end is not maxed out. That's surprising. 1284, 1313. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I wanted better stats on some other places, but that's fine. Shots. Natsu. Yeah, Natsu is important because of the 1000 meter event coming up. Aki, yeah. Autumn, I want her for Sprinter Stakes. Sunny day, yeah, summer, sunny. Outside, gates, corner, I don't need corners. I don't need corners. It's all about the straights. Okay, last leg. Speed Star, Sprint Turbo, yeah. Oh yeah, Speed Turbo is gonna be scenario evolved as well. I'm gonna compare these two real quick. Increased acceleration plus field of view increased. Or, in the final legs, increase acceleration, and when 200 meters left, speed slightly increases. I think I prefer the scenario one for this one. Let's see. We'll deal with the debuffs later. Corner we can ignore. Honestly, if there's always a speed alternative, I'll choose that. Senko, we don't need corner. Senko Kotsu. Umagonomi, guess really depends on the scenario, I guess. You could probably ignore that if you're dealing with PvP. If you're dealing with PvP, you can ignore Umagonomi. It's pretty nice on its own because when you're up against like maybe 18 racers, yeah, makes sense. Or 16, 14. But if you're dealing with like 8 others, then really this doesn't really work too well. Jigatame, that's nice. Have a nice start to get things rolling. Shippo no Something naughty, I guess. Slipstream's very good. Asobi Oshimai. Semen or Shisei, I guess. Shinsoku, yeah. Whatever, we can ignore that one. Health skills aren't really that practical if you have the straight race in mind. 1,000-meter straight. They kind of had that race in Dubai also. They called that like the Alcor Sprint, I think. Alcor Sprint? I forgot the actual name of it. It was like an Al something sprint. LQ something sprint. It's a G1 race in Dubai. Yeah. This one I could get, but there's no discount to it, so I'm not really gonna get too much out of it, honestly. Let's just get these instead. Yeah, have 3 skills instead. Sure, why not? Yeah, I could live with this. I could live with this. Alright, let's go. Alright, this looks pretty good. Obviously get that buff there. This one will wait. Now we'll go for the scenario version. There should be like UD or something. UD? Oh yeah, just smack UD. 3! Oh, okay. Oh wow, okay. Okay, that's my new record. I usually just do like UEs actually. UFs and UEs are my norms. But UD3, yeah. Problem with the scenario is that it's basically focused for short distance only. Mile, it's like an extra. It's like, oh, you do mile also? Sure. Nice. Here, we'll toss some extra skills for you. Yeah, nice. Medium or longer? Yeah, pretty much. You could just ignore the scenario. Hop back to the arc scenario or even UAF. Those two are better for medium to long. This one's just strictly short or mile. Nothing longer than that. By the way, let's use up our freeze here. Most traits is really what matters. This looks pretty good in terms of like the base traits there, but the spare traits come more important. What's that one though? I haven't seen this one, have I? Oh no, I have seen it. It's just the potato buff. Between these two, this one has more traits. Motoinshi. Base trait. You're telling me the base one gave me more traits? Is that again or not? Or why give me garlic? Give me garlic of all things. Oh well, at least it gave me sprinter stakes. That's something to work with. Okay. Base traits it is then. Your Lord UE3. I'm gonna snap that real quick. Oh, no, I don't want the daily. Get that daily out of here. Okay. Snap that real quick. Scenario record. Yes, the last record I had was Taiki Shuttle. That was like last Saturday UD2. And yeah, unlike most other scenarios, this one you're actively disencouraged to race additional races unless it has like green crops on it. So yeah. This should give me like a new high score. Yeah, there it is. New high score. My UD2 was like Taiki was like 71k. Yeah, pretty good. Let's have a look. Right, this one. Oh, yeah, I haven't checked the goals. Give me my 1k. 1k いただきました. Now to give me... Still, Kita-san Black is like a pretty safe edition though. I mean, we got the foresight that Kita-san Black, the SSR speed card of hers, she's still relevant till this very day. Like, of course, we got more powerful cards like Duramente, El Conto Pasta, right? Vivlos recently also. Agnes Takion also, Jungle Pocket, right? All these speed cards are all powerful. Maruzensky, Mizumaru is also more powerful, still powerful back in the old days, right? But till now, up until this very point, that Kita-chan is still relevant. Oh man. That was like when I got into the game too. How is it still relevant to this very day? I have no idea, but dang. So yeah, if there's one card you need to really rush for when it's released, I guess, on global version, it would be the SSR Kita-san Black. You'd realize just how long you can keep her in your inventory for, and still use her as a viable card. But yeah. Certainly, I won't be as frantic as to like what I'll be pulling, because regardless, I'll still be pulling for Oshis instead. I'll be pulling for Oshis. I'm not gonna pull too much unless if like there's a strategy where I desperately need like a new Uma to clear. Because right now I'm just really going with the flow, I guess, with like whatever Umas get added. I'm not really forcing myself to. Like even right now, it's like I tried doing a 10 pull in Dream Journey, I didn't get her, so I was like, oh, whatever, it's fine. I got my nice natures. Renshi, I guess. I'm not gonna do room matches. What I want to do is actually short distances real quick. Okay? Can we do like a... I think... Hold on a second. I don't know if we could specify properly, but I'm gonna put in these exact stats real quick. Shiba, Tankyori, and Yigata. But these are the race courses. And there we go. Oh my god, what did I just do this? It's right there. Look at that. So now, you can specify the straight now. Let's go for that. We can actually do the thing now. We can actually try out the straight race. Yeah, I am looking forward to it too. Reporter-san. Ara, yabai desu ne. But we're gonna bring out my aces here. They have a slight difference between these two Taiki shuttles here, but there is a pretty good subtle difference here. Like I have 100 more speed here with Taiki, right? But this Taiki has I thought this Taiki had the S. Oh. Probably not. Oh wait, they're both short distance A, never mind. So probably I should just use this one then. What other short distance means do I have here? No, I don't think I've prepared that sound for any short distances ever. I've not trained any single... Oh yeah, there's Bakshino. Or have I not trained Bakshino ever since then? Holy. Oh, maybe I should give some attention to Bakshino. Maybe we should Bakshin next time. Bono. Where's Bakshino? Bakshin. Yeah, I think that's good enough. That should wrap things up. Will it be better if you're a front runner? What else I said? You Senko. Okay, I'll have Senko, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Can I just set up a bunch of randos here? No? Fine. Hi. I would like to use some short distance runners, please. North Flight is usually a C, right? Yeah. I like to go for North Flight, but I kind of need the short distance specialist. Marasenski's good enough. Is she? Never mind. Can we do like rank, I guess? Kyoka. Yeah? I don't have good friends that have short distances. I mean, to be fair, mine's a nice nature, so I don't really have much to say. Hi, Kali. Okay, Minecraft, okay. Okay, Minecraft, let's go with that. Yeah, I don't think Gold City would do short distance. Nishino Flower, but she's like you. She's fine. I don't really have a strong field of competitors, so whatever. Maybe I should have just brought like 4 more randos here and just call it a day, but we'll see. I've never seen the situation of this one though, so we'll see how things go. Oh wow! Oh wow, my Karen-chan's 5th favorite? Eh? Okay, we'll see how that goes. Okay. Interesting. Because she's specialized for this kind of distance here, so I'd like to see how you're gonna say that. Then again, Then again, I have Speed Star. Oh, that's my mistake. That's my mistake. I should have. That was my mistake actually. I should have done Speed Star. Kind of stepped on that one, Chief. I'm gonna switch to Link after we've done this race here. Oh, we just have randos. Okay, good. So they recently revamped this specific stage so that they could implement the next updates for the champions meeting for this specific race. Karen-chan. Anyways, there we go. One thing that's interesting about like this straight here is that like it's kind of like gives you like this sort of like attractive view. It really makes things very interesting to watch. You know, I don't mind if the randos have like higher rankings, you know. Why are you so quiet? I think there's a little problem here also. Yeah, the thing is, yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Karen-chan's like special. I put more straight skills into Karen-chan than Taiki. Taiki is like a more general character, so yeah, I could see why. Okay. Pretty much as expected in terms of ranking. More or less what I expected, I guess. Actually, obviously I haven't really touched her training in like forever, so yeah, that's why she sank there. But, I would say how it displays on like the horizontal display. Hold on. Let's see it horizontal real quick. Chatto matte, everything's a complete mess now. Catch up. She's got something still there. I want to see how it looks a little different, I guess. Hopefully it does well. Still undefeated and they're off. Oh yeah, see now we have like a more unhinged, like a undisturbed chapter view here. You can actually see the elevation as well. That's nice. Okay, we're getting like a full tractor view. Nice. Look at this. You know what? With this one, I probably am gonna prefer the tractor view. The problem here is like you see that awkward cut there? Yeah. You're probably gonna need like a lot of things to put there. You're gonna need like someone like Aoshima to commentate over something like this. They might want to fix the shadow there. You saw that? Yeah, no, I know it's like there's a shadow placed there, but surely it doesn't like shadow by that much. Surely. Achiario. Absolutely pressed everything but the buttons I need. God damn it. But yeah, so yeah, I think I would prefer the horizontal view. I think that's much better. No, you don't need to save. You don't need to save that. It's a one-time thing, really. There's not many short distance members to really talk about. It's fine. So yeah, Kanna-chan seems to be like the proper direction I need to go with here, so that's fine by me. So with that said, I'm gonna wrap up the Musume section here. I'm gonna quickly hop over to Rinkura. I'm gonna read the story there, do a little bit gacha, and I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah. I'm surprised I've lasting this long though, but okay. I haven't done that one, I'll do that off screen. So yeah. If you're watching for only the Musume part, so then that'll be it for today. So if you guys want to watch Musume streams from me, I usually stream Musume on Sunday afternoons, not Tuesday afternoons. This one's just like one of those like weird exceptions where I wasn't feeling that well on Sunday, so that's why I had to push it like on Tuesday, something like that. It's like one of those compensation streams. So if you want to catch me in my usual times, it's on Sunday afternoons. Basically this time, but push it 2 days ago. Yeah. So think about it like that. But for those that want to continue on with Rinkura, you can come on and follow me right now. So we make our move. Son? That can't be the Kurei from Nathan. That's beautiful. Hold on. Hold on, I need to put this site. Yeah, we'll do just that. But later. Not now though. Or they will know. Right, so... Yeah, what happened there? No, not that one, this one. Hold on a second. Alright, so now that that's settled, we are now in Linked Love Live. And we're gonna go ahead and go check the banners, check the stuff, and check out what I missed out. So, we're supposed to read the story, actually. It's supposed to be last Saturday, but a lot of things happened. And yeah, stomach wasn't happy, at the very least. But yeah, let's first talk about the banner, because obviously that's the first thing we got here. Look at these 300 points. I can't. 60 points? 60 points I can't get back. It's from the spring. It's from the spring banner, so that's fine. I got most of the stuff I need for the spring. What I need now is summer. So let's deal with the banner here actually, and talk about how important they are. So this is the Mira Creation set here. So the lyric music video is already out like a few days ago, and from that we also got an announcement of this exact set of characters too. So yeah, there's that. First things first, if we want to talk about these cards here, we need to start from the base character. We need to start from Hime-chan, because the other Mirapa members rely on her in this case. So we need to look at this and determine how things work. So Hime-chan. Alright, if we look at this, her special appeal will actually come important here because this would activate her ignition mode, and she'll increase like voltage points by 72 points. Voltage was kind of like secondary at this point. What's important is the ignition mode. What does that do? It toggles her skill, and it also toggles her trait as well. So yeah, a trait quirk. This will talk. I keep calling it trait like Musume, but I think it's more like quirk more than anything. So anyways, for the skill, if she is not under ignition, you'll get 50 voltage points, 5 AP. It's actually very terrible. How to say, terrible return on investment. Terrible ROI. You're not supposed to activate Hime-chan when she is not on ignition mode. You should not do that at all. It's a waste of AP. Right? Don't do that to Hime-chan, please. Please. She has better purposes. What's her better purpose? Ignition mode version. So, notice this. Just read it. This emphasis, like, wow, they really snapped with this one. Receive 57 beat hearts worth of skill hearts. Reduce mental by up to 25% max value. And for this session, increased love gained by 142.5%. Absolutely breathtaking in terms of like this stuff you're getting here. Right. It's expensive, yes, but remember, when you're on term 104, your max AP you can hold is 20, not 10 from term 103 songs. So technically, even if you just have Hime-chan, it is technically still possible. If you just read it until here, it is technically still possible to run Hime-chan at least once. So there's that. Now, we need to look at her quirk here, her trait. So, look at this. On her usual non-activated mode, when she is drawn, for the next Mirakura Power member, when they use a voltage gain effect, it will be increased by 40%. The love attract effect will also be increased by 40%. So, depends on whatever members you have there who increase your love attract value. It will help them to buff that other member, for then that to buff Hime-chan. So it's like, essentially you want to keep looping this Hime-chan without activating her until the fever session. And then, when you're at the fever session, activate her special appeal, and then use her card. Finally use her card. Because another reason why you want to do that, because when she's on ignition mode, when you have reached voltage level 10, your AP cost will drop by 10. And obviously you have ignition mode, meaning you're essentially also using 5 AP. But you also were buffing the voltage gain you're getting, right? So you need some other Nirapa member to increase the voltage gain, increase the love attract, stack all those up, so that way when you're finally back at the bonus there, you can use this one. Who's the best card to use this? Technically you have the Seiran no Koi Nagashi card also from Hime-chan. You can use that one too. But if you can, I'd say you could try finding other members that can use that. So yeah, she and herself has good synergy. That's the thing. So even on her own, Hime-chan's pretty good if you can find the right cards to stack on her ability here. So very situational, but if you have the right combinations, this Hime-chan is broken, very broken. So consider that when you have this Hime-chan. I'm feeling a bit hot here. Air cooler, we're gonna need to go up a little bit more. There we go. And right, next, Ruri-chan. So Ruri is also gonna be affecting Hime's ignition mode. So as you would see here, her special ability, her special appeal will invert the ignition mode, or rather converts Hime-chan into, ignition mode. So that means it's basically like another Hime. Essentially, it's another appeal. It's like, for example, oh, you have a Ruri Center song instead, right? If you have a song that has Rurino as a center, but you still want to use Hime-chan's like ignition mode, but Hime-chan's not the center, but Ruri is, then technically you could use this Ruri card to activate Hime's ignition mode. But if you see that too, in addition, you could also have one extra hand on your one extra max hand for the entire stage, and you'll receive 15% max mental worth of shield. So it's pretty much a more kind of version, I guess, more practical version of Hime-chan's one. So again, it's like if Hime-chan's the center already, you could just use Hime-chan's special appeal to activate. If Ruri is the center and you still have that Hime-chan there, you need to use this Ruri. They're kind of like necessary pieces in the puzzle to really get this Hime-chan to work. So, Mirapal collection. You need to get them to work properly as a team, otherwise they won't work. But yeah, on to her skill here, Ruri's skill. Discard hand and from the deck, pull until your max hand is filled. And also, for our next Mirapal member, increase their love attract effect by 85%. Yeah, it's something. If you have love attract members from Mirapal, these will receive nice buffs from it. And again, depends on Hime-chan's like ignition mode. You'll have interesting changes to it, or changes of the changes of her gimmick, of her quirk here. So normal mode, whenever Rui uses a skill, she'll get back 1 AP. So when Hime-chan's not ignited, the refresh would, the refresh thing will only cost 3 instead. So there's that, technically, if you want that one. Or, when you have ignition mode on, when you use a skill, from Duritan, you'll gain 4 beat hearts for the skill hearts, and you'll also get 8% love from if you on the session you activated it. So yeah, I'd say Ruri should be there if you want to rely on Hime-chan. Hime-chan's kind of like necessary for her own self though, but Ruri is there if you want to use that Hime-chan on a Ruri center song. So yeah, I believe there's like a major bug where it's like they don't know what to do if you have this Ruri-chan on the song, turn 1 to 3 song. So yeah, I'd be careful on that. Probably they just straight up ban this Ruri-chan from Ruri Megu Ruri. Their mere creation parts, maybe. Maybe they just abandoned that for turn 1 to 3 songs because it can't really synergize well with that. So yeah, there's that. So overall, would I say should you pull this one? Depends if your RNG is good enough. If your RNG is good enough to pull Hime-chan and Ruri-chan, then perfect, pull for them. If you can't, at least Hime-chan. If you want to pull Hime-chan, at least her. You don't need to go all the way to get all of them. As for Megu, I don't know if I could get Megu out of here, but I'll try to see if I can get her from an exchange shop. First things first, I want to get enough, how do I get enough Siska to do a 10 pull? Because I'm kind of itching to do a 10 pull. Also, if you're unaware, Learning Live EXP bonus is 1.5 times now, so you can go ahead and enjoy the fun of leveling up your songs and stuff. Yay. God, that's expensive. Anyways. Do I have enough? Oh no, I don't have enough. Hold on. I need... Where's Siska? Doko? Shiska doko? Shiska doko? I could get 50... 50... I need 3 pedals. I need 3 pedals. How am I gonna get 3 pedals? Oi. Why may I to pull gotcha to... Imagine pulling Gotcha just to get more Cisco. Oh god. We need to clear like a bit more, right? I gotta like level up some of my cards actually. I should do that real quick. There's one card I want to level up real quick. Ginko-chan. This one. The reason why I want to have this Ginko-chan is because of the passive also. Because that's gonna give you like a hard cap plus 12 regardless. So pretty good to have. I should level up for skills next. Oh, now I guess? Later. Have I done Kozue yet? 100? Yes, Kozue 100. Okay, Ginko-chan, let's try to get her up first. Ara, look at that Ginko-chan. Look at all these buffs I'm giving you. Okay, fine. Ara, look at that.
ブルーム・ザ・ドリームスクールアイドルクラブの2年生方が作った新しい蓮の空の曲です。
Indeed.
すごいですね。
Yeah, who would have thought the second Musume made such a
パッ
pleasing
と
song?
開
Yeah?
けていくような華やかなメロディーにメンバー皆さんの歌声が調和してとても素敵な曲だと思います。私もいくつかソロのパートをもらいました。
Oh.
9人全員で歌い継ぐところもあってすごく緊張しました。もう緊張するのはユニットの曲でも変わりませんけどだって小杉先輩はすごく綺麗で歌が上手ですし、
Right. Kaho?
カホ先輩も
Kaho?
あの人ステージの上でもいつも私の方チラチラ見てますしそんな緊張するわいね。
Kichosuru wine. Man, Ginko-chan. Ginko-chan, Ginko-chan, Ginko-chan. Once it's tsundere, always a tsundere to your Kaho senpai.
仕上げは特に丁寧に。
Yeah, Tene indeed. And now we got enough Siskas to do our temple. After do a temple, I'm gonna go quickly talk about Mega if I can find her. I'm doing right banner, right? Yes, I am. Go. Tanobe. Hoi. Dareka. Nani mo konnai. Nani mo konnai. Nothing arrived. Yeah, I mean, we could have a look at their pre-idolized like figures also. Look at that. Like, they're chilling with like other members technically, right? It's like you have Rudy like, oh, nice one, nice show you have there, Dolke. And then you know, obviously Hime-chan's like, oh, Rui-chan senpai. You know, right there on the booth right there. And you may be wondering, where is Megu? Turns out Megu's actually on the Grand Prix reward. Single Go Grand Prix reward. And guess what? Our circle didn't reach top 1500 again. So, yeah. Ain't that lovely? So, let me see if I can find it here actually. Shop. EP price. Kokanjo. I think I could find Megu here. Nope. I think we need to wait until next month. Yeah, I think we need to wait until next month before I can get that Megu out of here. But yeah, there are some other cards I'm thinking of that maybe I should get. Because yeah, I mean, Tsubasa Liberte Megu is also one of them. I feel like there's actually more options I can consider from here. Nakashimeru Hanapira Kozu. That's also an option too. I kind of want to focus mainly on the SRs here. I don't want to go for the URs because URs are... What is it? I want to focus on URs, not the SRs, because SRs are like, yeah, I could just let RNG give me that on the... How to say? On the... Banners? No. Not on banners, on the... Gacha. These ones, I could just try to pull them out as much as I can. Unfortunately for me, though, I don't think there's really too much of the Term 103s I want to really go get. Nani sono kozue kawaii? too much I'm getting here. I mean, yeah, maybe... Wait, Miruku. This one's Rudy though, right? Yeah, it's like a pretty good hybrid card, I guess. Colorful Elasticity is also sensible addition. Cozy, I probably want to get that. Maybe out, yeah. Ladybug. Ladybug Tizuri. Yeah, that's kind of a tough one though, isn't it? Kind of tough one. Like getting your mental all the way down to 10% just to have like a bunch of shield to try to get that up there. I had to go all the way down to like 5% too. Like, dang, that is too ouchies. Yeah, I don't think I could really show you the thing in app itself because it's a Grand Prix reward. I can't get it until like at least next month. Until next month's Grand Prix is completed, I don't think I can show you that Megu. Kind of a shame. I want to get that Megu though. Oh well. At the very least, you know, there's always this here to go, look forward to. Right. Crystal, you see it's like crystal tears here. Yeah. I need these crystal tears because we got gotcha ticket. We got the card pack ticket. Gotta make sure we get those ones there, otherwise. Yeah. In order to do that, I need like what? These. I need like 10. So I don't think I can exchange all of it though, do I? Okay. See, I can only exchange 10 with all the silver tiers I have here. I need like 150 silver or 30 gold. That 30 gold, that's only gonna give me like 3. That's been like 1.5 weeks. So yeah, that's assuming that you max out that one too, right? 150. Hold on. You need 150 silver for 30 gold. For 30 gold, you're only getting 3 crystal. 3 crystal is only going to give you like what, 1.5 weeks worth of gacha tickets. And guess what? You have at least 4 weeks per month for this. So yeah, kind of a pain, honestly. So pretty expensive. You kind of need to sacrifice your charms like that. You have to sacrifice like that once a week just to get the ticket. Well, then again, it's better than nothing. It's something to work with, I guess. But yeah, with that said, I think that's it for the gacha part. I can't really review Mega because I don't have it again, so I can't really talk about it. But I'm pretty sure it's also one of those things where like, it needs to synergize with Hime-chan also, so I'll be careful with that. Anyways, the update since last time was since chapter 6. Ever since Hime-chan went complete into going into our overnight match. Yeah. We're gonna need to go here. Hold on. I mean, yeah, I could put Shizukase, but maybe later. Right, so I think we could just hop on straight in here. Yeah. Stay hydrated also. Let's start with part 68. Yoko Garment. Oh, I have to re-download it. Of course I do. Luckily, they know that there's so much data here. It's kind of like you download before you read kind of thing, instead of other way around. It's something. Alright, I mean, let's wait until it flipped properly. Okay, there we go, good. That sometimes happens. It is what it is. I'm not gonna dub the whole thing, but I can steal the main parts. Welcome back from your suffering! Good work, Mega-chan. I'm back! I'm back for my extra classes! Oh, you did well. Good girl. Amazing. Amazing, aren't you?
一生分の勉強したもうやらない
I did my life's worth of studying. I'm gonna do it again. Oh yeah, there were rumors that there's a queen of extra studies.
何でも外出届を差し止められたという伝説を持ってる
No matter what, it seems like her permission would get revoked. Stop. Who's that supposed to be? Boring. Oof. But you know, it's on your right. You know, you're third year, right? You got the whole future planning thing. Oh, you're not alright. I have all things all thought out. Really? Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, I'm third year, you know. We're talking about Megu-chan here, so you're probably gonna write something like "We're conquering the world" on your future. You're joking, right?
進路って要するに学校を卒業した後に何をしたいかっていう
Future
ことだ
means
か
like
ら
what you're gonna
ね
do after graduation from school, right?
なるほど
I see, じゃないよ。
なるほどなないまさか補習が長引いたのもそれが原因じゃ
Is that why you
私は
exercise
今
last
こ
a
の
month?
瞬間を生きてるの
I want to live in this very
どうせ
moment.
綴りだってお
Like,
でん
because-
食べたいと
Yeah,
か
anyways, Judy's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna eat some oden.
とか書いてる
Of
に
course,
決
it's
まっ
probably
て
gonna
る
be
よ
like, oh, I'm gonna
な
win
んだっ
Love
て
Live.
私たちは
In that
学
case,
生である前にスクールアイドルなんだから
in that case, we're school idols with 4 students. Oi, 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 oi. That's the wrong role model. It's because we're students, that's what school
なで
was.
しこ祭に向けての準備結構いい感じに進んでるんだよ
We're progressing pretty well with the
そう
preparations.
そう廊下に貼ってあったポスターも見たよ
I saw the
私のい
poster
な
as
い
well.
間にやるじゃん二人とも
You did well for yourself. Hehehe.
すごいねこ
Amazing.
の教室でゲーム大会開くんだ
We're doing the game competition
や
here.
りますよ私やりますよ私やりますああ燃えてる
Oh, very
気
high
合い入れ
there.
すぎちゃって参加者全員姫ちゃんがなぎ倒しちゃうんじゃ
You
ない
might
の
be too into that. You might take out everyone.
あくまでチーム戦なので
It's be fine. It's just a team
分
rave.
かってもらえるよう
contest.
に私はサポートに回ります
I'll be the supporter.
そういうのもやればできるんだ
Or you could just do
初め
that.
ての方への操作説明などはぜひぜひルリちゃん先輩とメグちゃん先輩にもお願いしたくあー
何それかわいい。
うん了解
We kinda like you to
万全だから、
teach the new players how to play.
叩き込まれたからね爪楊枝軍曹に
I don't want to be taken down to you, chicos.
実は結構ブレイされてるとかいやまあそこそこだよ
It's just simply, perhaps you're actual pro
お
this.
次はミニライブ
And then after that, the mini
私と
live.
ルリちゃん先輩で特設ステージを作りまし
And
た
they created a special
と
stage.
言っても八重崎ステージ
Well,
に
it's
比べた
definitely
ら
much smaller than the
全然小さいん
Yaesaki
ですけど
stage. The stage at Sachi Senpai
みんなとの距
left
離が
behind.
近いってことでしょ
Uh.
だったら全席最高の特等席じゃんうわ
Hima-chan's like, Totoi.
ー何久しぶりにメグちゃん先輩を浴びて
Being made in the presence of Mega-chan Senpai. I'm so happy. Thank you very much.
姫ちゃん
Hima-chan.
一緒に活動してもう3ヶ
You
月目
know
なん
it's
だ
been
け
3
ど
months since we started our activities, right?
ずっとこのままかも
She always stayed up.
そうですねなぜならお二人は今この瞬間も成長を続けてるので毎日顔を合わせるたびに新たな魅力が襲いかかってき
But that's
て
because one of you are still growing day by day. Every time I see you, it gives a new
よ
charm.
くわかんな
I
い
get
け
to
ど
see from you.
ミニライブの準備もよしとあじゃあ
Yeah,
じゃ
be careful
あ
of being
ルリ
all
ちゃ
those
ん
she's
の
like
やつは
Eh? How about
ほ
this,
ら
how about the things you want to do,
なでしこさんが
Lady-chan?
やりたいって言ってたじゃん
You say you had stuff you want to
ラジオ
do? Like Lady-chan
頑
Radio?
張ってる人たちはいろんな形で
Like
応
you're
援
gonna
してあげ
support
たいな
everyone?
って
え
あ
Oh!
そういやそんなこと言ってたっけ
Oh, oh yeah, I think I said that before. Oh, I must have
全
forgot.
力で忘れちゃってた
I was so focused, so good. So much for preparing that I forgot about
それ
it.
はいいじゃんま
That
た
was
次の機
whatever.
会ってこと
We
で
always have next
今
chance.
回はほら
さすがに今か
At
ら
least
準
this
備
time,
する時
you
間は
know,
ないわけだ
if
し。
we were to prepare now, we'll make it
ル
in
リちゃ
time.
ん先輩、本当は先輩にもやりたいことがあったんですか？
Yes, I had stuff to do, senpai. Yuri-chan
い
senpai.
や、
Oh,
それは
oh,
まさか姫ちゃんに言ってなかったの？
you didn't tell Himito?
まあ、
Oh,
私の準備ばっかり手伝わせちゃったから、ルリちゃん先輩は自分を犠牲にして。そういうわけじゃなくて、
it's not like that.
なんて言えばいいかな。じゃなくってね。ごめんなさい、私。
姫ちゃん、ごめん、ルリちゃんは部屋に戻ってて、後で話があるから。
うん、姫ちゃん。
You could already kind of feel like that sense of guilt, like ever since like the earlier parts of the chapters, like Himita feels like, she's getting a lot of debt, I guess.
入るよ、ルリちゃん。
Coming in, Rita.
めぐちゃん、姫ちゃんは？
うん、追いかけてってちょっと話をしたよ。
I wish to have a little chat with her.
そっか。ごめんね、レディ。頭が真っ白になっちゃって。
My head went all blank.
レディ、ゲーム大会が楽しみだったの。本当なんだ。姫ちゃんがあんなに嬉しそうに毎日はしゃいでて。
Also, true verse, I said I wanted to. I was looking forward to the game tournament.
ちょっとやりすぎちゃったのかな。あんなに気にするなんて。悪いことしちゃったよね。
そこじゃないと思う。
I don't think that's the case.
元はといえば、私が補習から逃げきれなかったから、二人に負担かけちゃってたわけだし。
If we're gonna talk from the very beginning, it's also my fault too for leaving a burden to you
で
two
も
only.
言わせてもらうね。
Uh,
ルリちゃんが
this
姫
may
ち
sound
ゃん
rude,
の
but
夢を後押ししたいって思ったのは、
I'll say it
そ
anyway.
れ自体は悪いことじゃないよ。
I don't think it's bad for you to
立派な
support
行
each
動だ
other's
よ。
dreams.
けどさ、自分のやりたいことをほったらかして手伝うのは違うんじゃない？
It
や
would
り
be
たいこ
wrong
と全部
to
やる。
do everything you
Miracle
want by
Park でしょ。
sacrificing your dreams. Really?
自分を二の次にして裏
Putting
からあれ
yourself
これ手を回した
others
り、
behind.
姫ちゃんがうまくいくように根回ししてあげて。それって相手を特別扱いしちゃってるってことだよね。
It's not just giving
それで思ったん
her
だ。
special treatment.
ルリちゃんは姫ちゃんをまだ仲間だと思えてないのかなって。ミラクラパークで隣に立つ仲間じゃなくて、手を差し伸べてあげなきゃいけない後輩、そう思ってるのかなって。私はこのメンバーでこれからもやっていきたい。お互いに遠慮なく言いたいことは何でも言い合って一番のスクールアイドルを目指したい。
Considering we already fished up her new
いいも
member,
の
but
が
still.
出来上がると信じてるから。ただ、ルリちゃんがどうしたいかはルリちゃんが考えることだと思うから、とりあえず今日はお疲れ様。ゆっくり休んでね。
Because in a sense, Judy also has her own like feelings about it, you know.
レディ、レディは
Mijinko-da.
ミシンコだ。
And it feels like forever since we last heard that line, though. Like that's usually what she says, like usually like, just before she crawls into her, what do I say, her crate. This one's like an enlarged crate, I guess.
真っ暗。
Completely dark.
レディにお似合い。
It's forever since we last had this.
仲間だと思ってないか。
I doesn't think that
もう
we're
2ヶ月も
comrades
一緒
yet.
にいたのに。
We were together for 2 months. Dude, look at Hime-chan. Ara.
ルリちゃん先輩。 すみません。お休みのところ。
So I think you're about sleeping.
メグちゃん先輩からさっきまた謝ってもらいました。その上でいろいろと聞きました。先輩は優しいから私のためにいろいろと頑張ってくれたんですよね。私が
Yes,
失敗しないように。
but that won't fail.
私がもっとメグちゃん先輩みたいに何でもできたら先輩も言いたいこと言えたのかなって。そんなこと無理ですけど。なでしこさい、私だけやりたいことやるなんて申し訳なさすぎるんですけど。
You're about to just do that.
ここでやめ
Things
ちゃっ
that
た
I
ら
want to do.
それこそ瑠璃ちゃん先輩がしてくれたことの意味がなくなっちゃいますから。ゲーム大会は開きます。
We'll continue with the
私
game
の夢
tourney.
を手伝ってくれて本当にありがとうございました。
Thanks for helping me with your team.
姫ちゃん、ごめんなさい、失礼します。手伝ってくれてか。瑠璃は姫ちゃんとどんな風になりたかったんだろう。
This kind of parts was like, you know, how did they want to treat the sort of like a dynamic of the team? Because obviously between these two is supposed to be childhood friends, right? And suddenly you have their Oshi popping in here.
だって瑠璃はみんなが楽しいって思ってくれたら楽しいから。それに瑠璃には特別なメグちゃんがいるから。メグ
ちゃん。
もう段ボールの中で寝ないの。
Don't sleep in the middle on that box there. It's hard dragging you to bed, you know. I'm no koze, you know.
どうしてここ
Why are you
に
here?
まあそりゃ
Oh, you know,
瑠璃ちゃん明らかにすごくショック受け
this
てた
seemed
し、
to have been quite
気
the
にし
shock.
てくれたんだ。
I see you were concerned.
ありがとう。
Yes.
瑠璃ちゃんのことなんて24時間ずっと気にしてる
I
って
was
の。
about to do it, son. Of course I'll be keeping an eye on you.
あのね瑠璃ちゃん、いいよ私は。
Yeah, I'm fine.
瑠璃ちゃんがそのままでも私だけが瑠璃ちゃんの隣にいて他の子を特別扱いしてさ、今までと何にも変わらなくても。
でも
いいんだよ。
It's so fun.
だってミラクラパークを始める前より
Because even long before Miracle
幼馴染
Park
だったんだ
again,
から。
you're really childhood
も
friends.
し瑠璃ちゃんが私だけがいいって言うなら私はずっ
I'll
と
always, always
瑠
be
璃
by
ちゃん
Lily
のそば
Chan
にいるよ。
Ara,
瑠璃ちゃんはどう？
how about you, Lily-chan?
瑠璃ちゃんはどう
What
し
do
た
you
い？
want to do, Lily-chan?
瑠璃はメグちゃんがミラクラパークに人を増やそうって言った時、
You mentioned that you wanted more
ちょっと
people
嫌
in
だった。
Miracle Park.
だって
I didn't like
瑠
that
璃
idea
と
at
メグちゃ
first.
んなら最強なのに、
Maybe they were supposed to do
他に人が加わった
strongest team.
ら最強じゃなくなっちゃうから。今ま
Or
でず
had
っと2
someone
人だっ
else.
たのに
What use that?
3人なんて無理だって正直思っ
I
てた。
thought of that.
不安だったけど、だ
I never said anything about it.
ってちゃんとスクールアイドル頑張るって決めたから。前に
Whenever you
進
tried
む
to
メ
become
グちゃんに
a
置い
partner,
てかれたくなくて、
I don't want to be
でもね、
left behind by Mega-chan.
話してみたら姫ちゃんは頑張り屋で可愛くて
Seeing how Hime-chan is like
すぐ大好
Hime-chan,
き
yeah,
になれた。
works hard,
思い出したんだ。
talented.
自分がスクールアイドルクラ
He's a
ブに
really
憧れ
likable
た時
person.
のことやってみたいって思った。最初から諦めてたらルリはたくさんの楽しさを知らないままだった。前に進むってこういうことだよね。
That's what it means to progress forward.
怖くて。でもきっと と楽しいことが待ってるから。
Why are you bringing the
いろんな
legs for
ことを
dog?
話して、もっと深
Hanabira.
いところまでお互いを知って、そしてもっ
That's
と
really
もっ
strict.
と遠くまで一緒に
I had to reread that already. Oh wait, it's from that
進
song.
んでいきたい。
But yeah.
だからごめんレグちゃん。これから先レグちゃんだけがルリの特別じゃなくなっちゃうかもしれないけど。
何言ってんの。
What are you talking about?
大好きな幼なじみが勇気を出して前に進もうとしてるのを応援できない幼なじみ
What kind of childhood friend wouldn't be
が
out there to support their friend, their childhood friend to
それに
take a
ね、
brave step forward?
特別は増えてもまた別の特別
That's because you get more special
大
things.
切
That's
がいっぱい生まれていくの。
there'll be
ル
more
リちゃんに
different
とっては
things.
もう
You don't have to lose
タ
ones
ホ
you
ちゃ
had
んだ
before.
ってさやかちゃんだってまた別の特別でしょ。
And Taho and Sayaka.
レグちゃんにと
Specialty
って
also.
の小杖先輩とかつづり先輩みたいに。
まあ今あいつらの話はしてないけどね。
Well, I didn't say anything about those people.
でも
うん
それじゃあどうしよっか。姫ちゃん今回のことかなり引きずりそうだからな。
Kima-chan
せっ
seems
か
to be
くル
very
リちゃん
bummed
が
out from
勇気
this.
出して正直に話そうとしても恐れ多いって言って逃げられちゃうんじゃないかな。
Maybe she'll be very, very
確かに
What is it?
さっきも
scared of what you
姫
say,
ちゃん
so
と正面からぶつかるためには。
to get Hima-chan to.
分かった
Oh?
よレグちゃん。姫ちゃんが絶対に逃げられないシチュエーショ
The very situation. The whole situation.
ンだ
She
から
can't
その
run
た
away
め
from.
にはレグちゃんにも協力してほしくて。
いいよいいよ何でも言ってみ。
Nandemo?
勉強以外なら何でもやっちゃるよ。
Nandemo?
今日からルリの猛特訓付き合って。
Hey, she said anything. Was that something? Yeah. So obviously you can tell from those panned out shots there. It's gaming, everyone. It's a 1v1. It's kind of like a 1v1 mirror on Minecraft kind of thing. But yeah. That's the only way that Hime-chan can run away. Gaming. She can't run away from her people.
よかった。
Look at this.
ゲームの誘いなら来てくれると思った。姫ちゃん。
I was glad to see you here since I was
ル
hostile
リ
from
ちゃ
you.
ん先輩。
Hime-chan senpai,
何
what's
ですか
this?
これ。
This
私
challenge.
って。
What's this?
その名の通りだよ。
Lack of challenge.
レディね。
Exactly.
姫ちゃんと真剣勝負しに来
I
たん
came
だぜ。
to a proper showdown.
勝負って。まさか
I'm
本当
really
に
doing
やるんです
this?
か。やる。
We're doing it.
嫌ですよ。
I
私。
don't want to. You don't want to?
はい。だって私、1対1で勝負を挑まれたら、
If I were to do
加減とか
1v1,
できませんもん。
I can't
ル
fall
リちゃん
back.
先輩のこと、ボコっちゃいます。
I'll be beating you up in game.
そういうことか。
Oh, it's about that, huh?
なら、いいよいいよ。
Whatever.
全然 OK。
It's all fine.
よくないです
Of
よ。
course it's not.
っていうかね、今日はボコられに来たんだ。
I said I came to be beaten in game.
それじゃ、スタ
Oh, let's go.
ート。ちょっと。うわきゃもう一戦。
One more. So Rose's strategy here is pretty much to get her as
手始めに10連敗とは。
10 consecutive
全然手も
L's
足
right
も出ない
there.
な。
I have a
本
hand.
気で強いんだね、姫ちゃん。なるべく粘れるようにってルリも結構特訓してきたのにな。
I tried my best to hang out for at
どう
least
し
longer
て
for
こん
studying.
なこと。ごめんなさい、ルリちゃん先輩。
If we were to play 100 more
あと
times,
100回やっても
we'd
私
still
が
win
勝っちゃ
all
い
of
ま
them.
すよ。そっか。
I see.
でも
Well,
とりあえず頑張るね。ほら
try.
次の試合始まるよ。
Our next match is starting.
う 楽しいんですか？
Is this really fun?
いや、
Oh,
楽しくは
not
ないよね。
fun.
姫ちゃんとも気まずくて、バッテリーの
I
減り
just
や
feel
ばい
awkward with
し、
Hime-chan.
おまけに
Trading by mental batteries.
じゃあ
It is getting
なんでや
frustrating
って
too.
るんですか？
Why are you continuing?
こうしなきゃいけないって思ったからかな。
I figured this was the only way I could continue.
それは姫ちゃん言ってたよね。
You said it before,
ゲ
right?
ームにだけは嘘つけないって。
You won't lie in games, right?
はい。いくら相手がルリちゃん先輩でも勝負なら手は抜けません。
Even if my opponent is Richan senpai,
負け
I
た方
can't
が
hold back.
気持ちは楽になるのかもしれませんけど、それでも私自身が本気でやるって決めたことですから。そうだよね。
Hmm? That's how it should
そ
be.
うなんだ。
That's
ルリ
it.
にとってのミラクラパークも同じだったんだよ。
That's how I felt
同じ
with Mirakura Park.
ルリ時々ね、
Sometimes
メグちゃんと意見がぶつかったりしてね。
opinions clash
こ
with
っちの方
Megas-chan.
が楽しい。
This would
い
be
や、こっ
happy.
ちの方がいいでしょみたいな。
This would be better, kind of thing.
お互い幼馴染で遠慮なんてもう何にもないから。
It's really childhood
言い合っ
friends.
ちゃってさ。
Really
それ
good.
は
Didn't
時々辛くて
really supports.
苦しくて、メグちゃんと
Sometimes it
喧
does.
嘩なんてしたくないなって本当は思ってるんだけど、
There were times I didn't want to
でもね、
argue with Megas-chan, but
だからって気まずいから折れちゃうなんてなし。
that's why I can't fault it for just being awkward.
メグちゃんは喜んでくれないし、応援
If we
してくれ
do
る人に
that,
も失礼だし、
Megas-chan will be happy. People who support us will be happy.
自分が信じる本気で楽しいことをするんだって気持ちに嘘をつくことだ
And
と思う
beyond
から。
that,
あ、
you'll be treating the
ル
feelings of
リもね、
finding true
逃
happiness.
げてたんだ。
No.
姫ちゃんに向かい合うことをゲームで
I
手
think
加
I
減
also
されて
ran
勝
away
ったっ
from
て
him.
姫ちゃんは喜ばないって本当は分かってたはずなのに。だからごめんね姫ちゃん。ルリ、最初から姫ちゃんにこう言わなきゃいけなかったんだ。
I should have said this from
ル
the
リにも
beginning.
やりたいことがあって
I had
全部を
things I
やるの
wanted
は
to
すごく大変だと思うけど、
do. Even if there's a lot of things I could
姫
have
ちゃ
done,
んと一緒にやりた
I
い。
wouldn't do it to him.
そうして一緒に苦しいことを乗り越えた先にはこれまで以上に楽しかったって思えるような素敵
So
な
if
景
we
色が
overcome
待って
through
るって
those
思うから、
obstacles, it'll be even more fun.
デリと同じ気持ちを隣で分かち合ってほしいって。お互いさ、
You know?
遠慮するのやめようよ。
Try not holding back anymore.
一人じゃ難しいかもだから、
I guess
せ
if
ー
we
ので
just
一緒
do
に
it
さ。
alone.
そしたらルリたちもっといいユニットになれるんじゃないかな。
Or it'll make us a better unit.
ルリちゃん先輩、やろうよ一緒に。世界中を夢中にさせるそんな最強のユニットに。ルリ、勝った。勝っちゃった。姫ちゃんにびっくり。特訓の成果かな。
Yeah, Riri-chan finally
ルリちゃん
won.
先輩、私ルリちゃん先輩と
There you go.
メグちゃん先輩の存在が大きすぎて、だから私はなるべく迷惑かけないようにしなきゃって思って。でも
Yeah, that's what Hibiki-chan feels in a sense
チ
too.
ーム
He's
の
like,
お荷物って思われてるみたいで悔しく
he
て、
feels so frustrated that she feels like she's like an
ダンスとか
extra
歌とか
member.
頑張りたくて企画も一生懸命
extra
考
member
え
of the
て。
duo kind of
で
thing.
も悔しいって思うことすらなんかおこがましいんじゃないかって。
Like if I say I was
私が
frustrated
楽
at
しいだけ
some
じゃなくて
postures.
大好きなお二人の
Yes, I
力
looked
に
it
な
up.
りたくて、本当に
Yeah.
本当に
But I really wanted to
ルリ
be
ちゃん先輩の楽しいこともお手伝いさせてほしかったんですよ。そっか、そうだったんだ。デリが思うみたいに 姫ちゃんもそう思ってくれてたんだ。なんだかすごく
I guess it
遠回りしちゃってたんだね。
really took a long detour, but turns out we felt the same.
よしよ
Yes,
し
yes.
よしよし。ルリちゃん先輩。それはそうとして負けて
That
悔
is
しい
that.
ので
I feel I am frustrated by losing.
リベンジマ
Why
ッ
if
チ
we
にお付き合いください。
will come out again? Okay.
ルリのバッテリーが切れない
As long as they
程度
don't cut down my metro batteries, if you look at. And here it is. Finally. Look at Hime-chan.
剣落着
You could say problem sorted. What's that supposed to be?
仲間だからと言ってます。
It means that we're comrades.
どういうこと
What do you mean that? What's that supposed to
つ
mean?
まりね、
That means, you know,
ルリと姫ちゃんはようやく
Yuri and
心と
Hime-chan
心を通わせる
finally
ことができたんだ
connected
よ。
heart to heart.
心を通わせると
Connecting heart to
そ
heart.
んなんなっちゃうの
Is that, is that what happens with that?
でもさ、たまにはこういうのもいいな
I
って。
figured something like this
ルリとメグちゃんも
would happen.
そうだったよね。いっぱいい
Oh,
ろん
just like
な
that back
こ
then,
と
wasn't
で
it?
ぶつかって、
We clashed on a lot of things.
ひょっと
Oh,
して
perhaps.
その人とぶつかるごとに次から
Perhaps next time we clash with someone,
されていくってシステムだ
the
ったり、だっ
battery burn would
そう
reduce?
だったの
Is that so?
たらいいなって。
Probably. Rita
ルリち
senpai.
ゃん先輩、
Oh, she talked.
私もこれから遠慮しないよう
No,
に
I
頑
try
張り
not
ますか
to.
ら、
I do my best not to hold back.
一緒に
So
一緒に頑張りましょう
do our
ね。
best together.
頑張ろうね。一緒に
Together.
一緒にね。そういえば今回
Oh,
ゲーム
this
中
time
に姫ちゃんがうりゃりゃりゃーって感じにならなかったのは、
I'm surprised
あれも
you
遠
didn't
慮してたからなのか
show
な。
your high performance like that. Were you trying to hold
なん
back
で
then
す
too?
かその
What kind of set?
うりゃりゃりゃーっ
What
て。
you talking about?
私
You're like,
普段そん
you're
な
not
こと
to
言
see
ってま
that
す。
normally.
自覚なか
You
っ
weren't
たの。
yourself aware of that? Eh? Scary.
でも
But I
確かに
guess,
そう
yeah.
ですね。
Yes, it was.
ルリちゃん先輩に果たし状で呼び出された時から
When you brought up the
う
challenge,
わ嫌だーって思いながら戦ってたので、
I was like, oh
テン
no.
ションのせいだったか
Was it because of tension?
でも次からは
Well,
大
next time
丈
I'll
夫
be
ですよ。
fine.
リベンジマッチが終わった後にでも何十戦でも
So,
何百戦で
so
も
100 talents,
ルリちゃん
Rita
先輩にお
Senpai.
付き合いしますよ。
I'll be tagging along Rita Senpai. Until
時
forever.
々一緒に遊ぼうね。
Sometimes, okay? Sometimes. It's not so.
そうですか。
It's not so.
違うで、
No, no,
今のは遠慮
no.
し
No,
た
I'm
わ
not
けじゃなく
holding
て、
back.
ルリって基本的に白黒はっきりつける対人戦があんま得意じゃなくて、だからで、
Not good with these 1v1s.
わかった。
Got it. In that case, Himechi.
え、い
Eh,
や、
well, you know, it's proof that we're become close friends.
姫ちゃんから姫っちに呼び名
I
を
mean,
変更
Himechi
する
to
という
Himechi
こと
sounds like a
で、
very
ルリ
cheap
の意思表示を
change. But
ち
was it?
ょっと
I'd say a
安
sign
直
of
すぎ
friendship,
たか
but
な。
maybe it's a cheapo. Cheap shot.
いえ、
No,
い
I
い
think
と
it's
思い
perfect.
ます。そう
That's so.
はい、
Yes.
なんというか
Somehow it
心
felt
の
like
距離
our,
がぐっと縮まったと
our
いうか、
mental,
私もよう
our
やくルリちゃん
distances
先
have
輩に
drawn close
認めてもらったん
together.
だって
And I feel like I've finally been recognized by
本当に
Rita
MVP な
Senpai.
呼び名だと思
I
います
feel like I'm truly her MVP now.
は
Yay.
でそれはいいんだけ
Well,
ど
that's great.
ラジオさ
For
やっぱり
radio,
放送室のスケ
maybe
ジュール当たってみたけど難しそうだよ
it was hard to put on a
どうにか
schedule.
枠を譲ってもらうしかない
Maybe
かな
someone good to pass up their slot for us.
それについてはルディに
Oh,
考え
about
があ
that,
った
I have got really got
考
an idea.
え
I do.
なでしこ祭当日にスケジュールが抑えられなくて
Yeah.
もラジオはできるから
We can still run our radios even if we don't
今
change
からだ
our
とちょっと
Nadeshiko side still.
いや考 忙しくなっちゃうかもだけど、
I'm gonna get a bit busy, but
どうかな、メ
how
グちゃ
about
ん。
it, Neji-san
それ
and
に
Himichi?
協力
I'm
して
blending
くれ
ahead.
る？
そりゃあ
Well,
Ne?
you know,
その言葉
we're
待ってま
waiting
し
for
た。
taking your words. So that was Mirakuri-chan.
本番。
Ah, I want the
この声
I want the proper full shot of the
本当に毎日
Cerebro
やるんですね。
Animal Cafe.
不
Ah.
思議と準備がいつもより楽しくなって
Oh,
くる。
hi, Raku. I didn't see you. I'm almost done, actually. But, yeah.
の空の皆様に
Thanks for stopping by.
栗の王様がお届けします。ミラクララジオ。
You could
今日
already
も
hear
頑張
it.
ってるみんなを応援しちゃうぜ。
ラジオの時間だ。今日はどの子が紹介されるんでしょうね。
We didn't even get to see the with meets when I first watched it, but then look at
楽
this.
しみですね。
Looking forward to
と
it.
いうわけで、吹奏楽部によるコンサートはなでしこ祭当日の13時から。おー、頑張れ頑張れ。ルリもめっちゃ応援してるからね。
Yeah. Really is that there's like just announcing like the things that each club had planned.
なでしこ祭を紹介する新聞部の記事が完成した。
It looks like the
すごいすごい。
there's like some news articles done for the Nadeshiko.
記事を抜粋
Sorry?
させてもらって。
Let's take some excerpts out of it. Hmm?
なんか黄色いマーカー貼ってあるんだけど。
There's some marked with yellow marker. Am I supposed to read this? Oh, it's from the Kuwano Club. And it's also for Mirakura Park.
の紹介記事だ。ルリがコリウムの自画自賛みたいに
If I really were to read this, it might be like self-praising. Is this really
い
fun?
やでも
Oh,
書
I
いて
mean,
くれたうちの1年生を
it is our first year's hard made effort here. So we'll go ahead and read it.
記事はこちら。
Just reading. Mirakura Park. Kami. Yeah. Wow. Very straightforward. That at least worked out, I guess. Truly spoken like an Oshi.
してないじゃんこれ。いいの？いいわけないよね。だってシリーズ
Seriously, look at Chris. Probably wrote this something, eh?
ああ笑った。まったくもう。それじゃあチームとしても一つにまとまってますますパワーアップしていくミラクラパークの活躍をこれからも乞うご期待。トルリオもゆえにミラクラパークあり。
Really thinks. Therefore, Mirakura Park is. Yeah. I think we kind of have the story for Cerebu already on like the opening year. Opening year is already like what is it? Opening year for opening year for 104 is like oh, it's already what is it? Opening year for term 104 is like you kind of like touching a bit of Cerebu because it's kind of like dealing with internal like a conflict of Ginko-chan joining in Cerebu. Well, the club first, let alone Cerebu, because obviously, you know, the environment is different, right? Ginko-chan went into the Squire Club thinking it still kept like most if not all the traditions that her grandma's like Geinobu, I guess, kept back in like 50 years ago, but then realizing it all changed and stuff. And she also has the issue of like getting along with peers. So that was like a sort of solution that Kaho was like trying to solve also. Obviously, yeah, you got like the first half of the session here, like each character is like being introduced to their own new subunit of their own units and sorts. So you have 1 to 6 for Ginko-chan, and then 8 to 10 for 8 to 10 for Osusu, 11 to 12, I guess, for Mirakura Park, right? 7 to 9, yeah, 7 to 9 for Kosuzu, 10 to 12 for for Hime-chan, Himechi now, and then you see the second half is like more focused on like Ginko-chan specifically with Kaho. So we consider that pattern, I guess, yeah. Because this part is Doruke, this part is Mirapa. So Yeah, it kind of makes sense if you think about it that way. Mia's Cerebus like part is already here. It's like we kind of have like the first initial problems that ideally you want the second years to solve for the first years. The conflict between the second and first years, and the third years will be either like out of action, or what's it? Out of action, or like an assisting role only. So you kind of see like they're all separated, right? Like for example, this one. Like on May, like obviously, you know, the third years are out on their like study tour. So they have to, what is it? Obviously, you can't rely on third years fully there. And then for Mirakarapa, it's Mega's own fault for not being able to stick by Ruri there. But yeah, eventually she does come back late into the story. Obviously, made it just in time. So yeah, eventually did work out. It's Sayaka that did pretty well on her own there. I mean, between the three Term 103 members, honestly, Sayaka should be the one that should be most capable to handle like a conflict like this by herself. For the most part, yeah, she kind of did that by herself, right? Solved the conflict between Kosuzu and herself. With little interaction with Tsutsuri. Tsutsuri is like, oh, okay, if we're gonna make the song a 3-person, I'll do this instead. Bam, done. It's like, okay, so that's your solution? Okay, I'll slip in my bits. Perfect fit. So, yeah. To be honest, in terms of like the sort of like a power dynamics, it's like, if we're looking at Koze as like the main firepower here, as the sort of like the main brains of the club, Sayaka's technically something like the second command in a sense like that. And then, yeah. Ginko-chan's probably gotta be that also. Like, Ginko-chan's probably gotta be the successor to Sayaka. If we're gonna consider, like, down the next generation or something like that. Because obviously, you know, I doubt we're assuming that Meiku-chan's gonna stay for another year, surely. Surely. So, yeah. If Meiku-chan's not gonna stay for another year, that should be fine, I think. That's supposed to be the normal progression. But if for some weird reason they decide, oh, Meiku-chan would stay another year because she didn't score well enough, then yeah. It'll be a bit weird, but yeah. In terms of like a club leader, yeah. I'd say the order would go from Koze to Sayaka, then Ginko-chan. Ginko-chan, it kind of makes sense too. It's like her flag is kind of already set because she's what? Her grandma's like in the club like 50 something years ago, and it's on her interest also to like continue with the club's activities. And amongst the three of them, it's like she's the serious kind of person as well, that's actively helped to solve the problems and such, right? Whereas Kozuzu is like the hard worker. Hime-chan's like you know, bring into the mood, I guess. Yeah. Like, you could tell their personalities fit in certain dynamics, and that's why they're in their respective units, but still. Anyways, yeah, I think that's it for today. I'm surprised I managed to last this long here. I guess I did the right choice. I haven't really fixed the whole, issue of my SSD, but I think the workaround I did by it is, I think this should work for the time being. I think. I just hope that this doesn't, like, this kind of solution doesn't get denied. Hopefully, because, yeah. Because otherwise I'll be suffering a summer of pain. And yeah. As for the second problem that I have, that my bottom is facing, I'm hoping that gets resolved. Yeah. I'm going to need it to not bleed for like a whole day or something like that before I start to let my guard down a little bit. I can sort of risk of it re-erupting, and that's not good. I don't want that to happen. So yeah. I might need to actually go for a hospital for this one, but I need to really make sure though. I need to make sure it's like either if it's alright or not, I have issues or not. If no, then I could probably stream normally. At this pace, I think I should be able to salvage the VOD from Saturday and try to like piece it up together to upload for tomorrow. I think. I'll probably do it within a week. I guess I'm not gonna make too much promises. Again, this whole issue with my digestive system, I did not expect it to have such a knock-on effect on me. Apparently, I got quite a bit hot. Like, I think I probably almost caught the fever, kind of hot, kind of thing, on Saturday night. Sunday night even. Saturday night, yeah. So, yeah, I kind of have to be careful. Anyways, yeah, Saturday, if things go smoothly enough, we should be back to Wrestleriana. Friday, if possible, I'll do Stardew Valley again. And then Sunday, the normal time, I should be able to do Musume again. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully that's the situation I can finally pivot back into. And yeah, that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed today's stream, be sure to leave a follow. If you're feeling generous, feel free to leave a tip or sub. All greatly appreciated. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the VOD channel. And yeah, that's it. That's it from me today. And I'll see you guys next time. Script Player out. I don't know if someone actually checked this like links there from my outro there. It's like I'm pretty sure like only the Instagram one is working technically. I think only the Instagram link is working. I don't even use Tumblr really. Like I used to upload that. I used to update to my Tumblr vlog pretty often until I didn't.